but this would be my first race, so I'm excited.
I'm excited to
Excited to
have you.
lose.
Excited to race you. Yeah, I am officially live, so I'm just gonna do my little promotion spiel. So if I'm quiet, that is why.
Okay.
Don't copy the at everyone. Do not be that person.
All right, and now I'm live.
Cool. So I guess it would be easier, like the best thing to do is have you get on the file select screen so that way we can stand under the thing and press the go and count down and, you know, whatever.
Okay. Okay, so game audio is not coming through now. That's
so weird.
Set up a new audio channel or something.
That might be the way to do it.
I also got to reset because I was playing a little bit, making sure it doesn't crash and stuff.
Oh, see, this is why you have to pay attention. I almost posted in someone's general chat instead of their promotion channel.
Oops.
This sucked.
I was gonna move my chat to the other side. Okay, so how to add audio source? Audio in or audio? Input or output capture? I guess it would be output.
Output, yeah. Input is like your mic and stuff.
Then this could be set to my headphones. Be what I'm hearing. Never mind, I'm not hearing anything, but I see it coming through, so I assume it's good.
I hope. Where was I? Oh, okay. There we are. Thank you, Saribot, for turning off emote only. Appreciate ya.
So should I be sitting on, like, start?
I'm on the file select screen. Mario is sleeping.
Yeah, I'm on file select. I got start on the save file selected.
Okay, I will have that in a second. I'm just sleeping under the file, so let me do that real quick, and then I'm just gonna tweet, and then we'll be good to go. All right, we should be set. The start thing is flashing. I'm on file B. It doesn't matter. I'm just curious what you're on.
Yeah, I'm on A.
But you're BlueKoin. That literally starts with a B.
But I like save file A.
That's fair. Hi, Robin. How you doing?
Oh yeah, I wanted to pull up your chat so I could see what people are saying there. So people can't say something behind my back.
Snooping. Robin, can you hear Blue okay? I hope you can. Okay, good. Damn, Mario, you sleepy. Oh, sleepy pasta man.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Okay, I am ready when you are, so I guess I'll count down, and on go, we'll hit the A button for start.
Okay.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
The start of this is very exciting because it's going to be 20 minutes of cutscenes. 20 minutes of not actually being able to speed things up.
Yeah, I know. Just sit there and watch them react about the icky paint-like goop. There's a couple.
It's moving!
There's a couple ROM hacks that allow you to skip the cutscenes. Those are nice.
Maybe we should have done that. Just like one mod for the game, just to be able to skip cutscenes.
Hmm.
So I already have a story about this game
Mm-hmm.
because I remember something particular about the airport.
Yeah.
So I grew up with this game.
Me
It
too.
was my first 3D Mario, and I was super into it. And there was, I don't really remember the particular of it. We were at like a rec center or something, like a community center,
Mm-hmm.
and we were doing a thing where we were told to like make up a play, and like I think we had to make masks for it.
Yeah. Not
and
to
then do a
interrupt.
play.
I just have control. Real quick, I just wanted to let you know that the cutscene's over. I don't know where you are.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done too.
Okay, cool.
And why are you forgetting? I forgot what to do at the start of this game. Jeez. Gonna run over and get flood. And so what I decided I would do for my play was I would do Super Mario Sunshine. So I basically did the opening to the game.
Oh my gosh.
So I did like the airport, and I fought the polluted piranha plant. I really don't remember how it went though, but you know.
I'm sure it would have been interesting without any VFX.
Yeah, a play made by a kid with like paper plate masks probably wasn't all that great. I also remember my like several attempts to try to make like a Lego Mario with like a Lego flood pack. I don't think I've ever made anything particularly satisfying. Just because the bricks back then just really couldn't support it. Because like the only piece you had, or the only piece I had that it could let you put stuff on your back was like you would build out from the back, not like up and down it.
I'm also like, I'm laughing because I'm laughing at Flood's tutorial because I saw the 3D All-Stars thing where they just clumsily chopped out the R button thing, so it's like press the button.
Like, to refill your water tank, press the button.
Do you want to hear my explanation? No. Didn't want to hear it the first time. Thank you, Flood.
Yeah, you really should have asked if we wanted to hear it in the first place.
Do you know how to play this game? Yeah.
It would just be like the Mario RPGs. Jeez.
Well, you already know how to do timed hits? You better watch out. He knows about timed hits. Alright.
Oop, face backwards.
So how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing alright.
Good. Nice Saturday. Weather's finally cool. It's not a blind playthrough night, Bob. Jeez. I really
assume you got someone who can tweak that.
I can do it. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, you're probably still sitting in cutscene right now, huh?
I just saved after getting the first shine.
Yeah, I just now grabbed the first shine. I'm a little bit behind.
All right.
Just continue.
This is the beginning. It'll change quick. I haven't played this game in what feels like forever, but I can't actually remember the last time I played it.
I remember the last time you played it more than the last time I played it. That's for sure. I don't know any like speedrun tricks or anything.
I mean, I don't know many speedrun tricks. I can do like one skip. And it's the gelato, not gelato, I can't do gelato. It's the, what's it called?
Beyond the Village?
No, the casino skip. I can do early Pound to Village, but I don't consider that a skip because you still have to go back and do it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the casino skip if I can remember how. Because I know Polto showed that off, and then you showed off the easier way to do it.
Yeah, there is. I tried doing it Polter's way and I couldn't. So I don't remember if I watched a video or just kind of made up my own thing. I assume I watched a video. It's funny because my first ever like knowledge of you was when you were during that LP when you were counting the spin jumps.
Yeah, that was like shortly after I had joined Polter's Discord. So I pretty quickly made a name for myself apparently.
Yeah. Hereby ordered the defendant to clean this entire island. God, more.
Objection!
I thought we finished Ace Attorney last night. We didn't finish Ace Attorney. I don't know why I said that.
Finished playing for the week.
Yeah. That fourth case, that went on for so long. Well, I mean, it's my fault for doing it in one stream, but I wouldn't have wanted to split that. Next week, though, case length be damned. I'm splitting the damn thing. Shine Sprite. Shine Sprites are the source of power on Isle Delfino. Nightbot with your stupid ass. This is a blind playthrough. Love to see it. It is most pitiable.
The only way to ensure the return of the Shine Sprites is to keep the island.
The beginning of this game is actually so boring.
Yeah. Really, just because you can't skip the cutscenes.
Can't skip the cutscenes. You gotta fight the same boss 5 times.
Yeah, that was also a pretty big misstep. To be fair to the game. Like, honestly, like, how did they think that was okay to, like, the exact same boss, no modifications?
Some modifications. It closes its mouth.
Barely any.
And then it takes 6 hits instead of 3, so, like, ugh. What's the point?
That's a very not Nintendo way to make a game open.
This was... The GameCube was definitely them experimenting with all this stuff.
Like, people can say what they want about, like, Blooper and PD Piranha reappearing, but, like, the polluted Piranha Plant, that's, like, Nintendo, what were you thinking?
Yeah, God. I don't even know what the official name is. First it was Polluted Piranha, then it was Proto Piranha. I don't understand anymore.
I'd rather just go with Polluted Piranha Plant, it makes the most sense. I think I told you about the guide I had that apparently called the paint Dried Roadblock.
Dried Roadblock?
Yeah, I might have been, like, misinterpreting that, like, misremembering what was being called Dried Roadblock, but I'm pretty sure it said the paint is called Dried Roadblock.
It's not weird. That's so strange. What does that even mean?
I don't know. I always assumed it was like, you know, it's goopy because it hasn't dried yet, so when it dries, it'll become a roadblock. Like cement or something. Like you make a cement block.
Maybe.
Like those highway dividers.
That could be. I don't know. That's... But it's not dry.
Well, not yet.
In that state. I don't know. Can it dry? I guess it is paint.
Yeah, it's paint dries.
Mario.
It's funny, you read that when Peach was saying a different Mario. She was questioning Shadow Mario. She was like, is that Mario?
Oh, you're there, huh? You just opened up the statue?
Yeah. So I'm a little behind.
I'm in Pinata Village.
You know, somehow I had figured you would go there pretty soon. But if you're actually there, then I'm actually a little bit more behind than I was expecting to be, because I thought you were at least going to take like a few tries to get up there.
Oh, I had a couple tries.
I figured it would be enough tries for maybe me to at least be able to get into Yako Hills.
It's an absolute crapshoot how long it takes me to get in there.
At least now I know how to do the shotgun blast, and I'm out of water. Cool. Out of water, chasing Shadow Mario.
Oof.
But I shotgun too much, apparently.
Yeah, the shotgun takes off like a certain amount of your water every time. And it's actually like a significant amount of water.
And Dolphin wasn't registering the analog capability of my controller's triggers, so I had to actually map it a little bit differently.
Interesting.
From like standard GameCube layout.
Did you have to do like? Do you have like a controller that has two sets of like set of triggers and bumpers? So like where you could map like the analog function to like ZL and ZR or whatever.
Like
a Pro controller, how it has the two sets of buttons.
I'm using a PS4 controller.
Gotcha.
So like it's got the ability to have
Mhm.
analog triggers. It's just not registering.
Yeah. See, I have one of
I'm not
those.
remembering how to do this.
See, I have one of those. What are they called? Wii U USB GCN adapters.
So you're using an actual GameCube controller?
Yeah. And so Dolphin actually did add when that was released. Dolphin actually did add compatibility for it.
Is that something separate you got to download? Or is that native?
No, it's native now.
Okay,
You might have to
'cause
download the drivers because I have a third party one.
Oh, okay. I tried that before, and I just hooked up my like actual GameCube controller. It's like it's not being recognized. Oh, okay, I get that. What to say about Bianco Hills?
Bianco means what, like white in Italian?
I don't know Italian.
I know all the levels, I think, except for like Gnocchi and Bianca. Like they actually, the first word is like it means something in Italian. We're going. It's any percent we're doing. I guess I never discussed that.
Yeah, any percent. I can't do 100%. I've never 100%ed this.
Okay, yeah, I 100%ed it once without a guide. 4 years ago. It was hard.
Yeah, I can't get past the like. Actually, I can't remember which ones I know I've outright never done.
Have you ever gotten all the blue coins? I know your name, but like.
No.
Yeah, they're real tough.
I failed to live up to my namesake.
I mean, I haven't actually beaten Twilight Princess 432 times. So. Sorry for anybody who thought that was the case.
I just remembered that one like technical skip I know how to do is to skip right to PD Piranha, get the first shine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't technically need the first shine. When I was getting stuff ready for the charity, I'm the one who prepared the file for Ace Fangirl to use one for her Sunshine block. So she got on my she jokingly like made fun of me for not getting like wow, why you could even get the first star or first shine. Like,
Yeah, I saw you stream getting those getting the shines, but I didn't see her play it.
That was a while ago at this point.
It's crazy to think it was a while ago.
I know.
It's like
That was before Christmas last year. And now, you know, stuff's coming up again.
like I saw a post. I guess it was a while ago from now, but like a little bit ago on the ARMS subreddit that said like, "Oh, Lollipop's been out for 4 years," and I commented on that like, "Wow, I've been a Clown Girl enthusiast for 4 years."
Oh, Lollipop was your awakening.
Yeah, because there was like, the character was revealed and there was like a discussion about it, and I saw someone comment that they had dated a clown before, and then I saw that comment, and I'm like, that would actually be pretty great. Just a funny girl likes to just make you smile all the time. That sounds great.
Gayru was my awakening to clown girls.
Clown girls were my awakening to Gayru.
Yeah, I remember you title all your streams with "I'm playing this one because it has the clown in it" or something.
Yeah.
That was a fun series.
I'm glad you think so.
Watching the VODs for that was a blast. Because I couldn't always make it. I felt bad.
It's too bad there aren't any more Ace Attorney games for me to play blind, aside from Great Ace Attorney.
I mean, maybe Layton? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
I
I've
haven't
never played a
Layton
Layton game before, though.
I haven't either.
Like, I remember, I think it was Proton John was streaming one of the games.
Oh, that wasn't
And,
smart
like,
of me.
and like trying to, he would give us time to try to figure it out ourselves before he would solve it. And I'm sitting there like, this doesn't make any sense. How are you supposed to come to that answer? So I don't think I would do well at Link.
I don't know. I can be pretty obtuse with puzzles, honestly. I don't know how I would do with Layton either. But hey, you know, I always thought I would be pretty bad at Ace Attorney, playing Ace Attorney live, and I've been having fun with it, so maybe that's all that matters.
Funny, going into Ace Attorney, I thought like, oh man, I'm gonna be so good at this. And, like, Danganronpa feels kind of easy most like some time. You know, when they don't expect you to pay attention to the stuff that happens before the crime.
Yeah, because I'm not paying attention to anything because the crime hasn't started yet. How am I supposed to know this is part of the crime?
Yeah, why would I pay attention to Mikan falling over? I don't want to. Not pervy like Teru.
God, Danganronpa is such a trip. You're not getting. Are you getting the Decadence collection?
No, I've already played them.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if you were going for the new side game or whatever. That's a standalone thing now.
Yeah, no, right. Like that's something that I'd be mostly just interested in for the additional dialogue, and that's something I could just read on the wiki eventually. Like it's the same mentality I had about the Doki Doki Literature Club expansion. It's like, yeah, if I want to know more about the characters, I'll just read the wiki pages.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm probably not gonna get it either. Hard to believe that series is 10 years old, though, considering most people discovered it like 5 years ago.
I don't actually know how long I've known it for. 5 years sounds about right. I assume 5 years was like its boom.
Well, the reason I know is because 5 years ago Tim streamed it.
So I watched Pro Jared play that. So it's like, when did Pro Jared start uploading it?
And then I think there was a fan translation until the official localization actually came out around 2015, 2016.
I didn't realize it had to be localized.
Yeah, no, it had a fan translation for a while.
It's crazy. So I'm currently heading towards the hillside secret.
Nice. I'm currently on my way to Bianco.
I know there's a faster way to get up here, and I couldn't do it when I was playing around making sure this won't crash on me. I was actually a little scared. It's like, is Dolphin stable enough for me? Because I was trying to play Metroid Prime 2, and it was crashing on me.
The Prime games are intensive. Not exactly the best benchmark, I think, for your system. I'm not sure what a good benchmark on Dolphin is, actually. Because I feel like I can run any game that's not like Metroid Prime or Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
You would think I could play like newer games at pretty high graphics settings, so you would think old games would be no problem.
I think maybe some of the games just aren't well optimized.
Yeah, that's probably it.
My theory, anyway. Like, I have no understanding of why Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door runs worse than Metroid Prime, except for optimization of the files and assets in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you would think, like, you know, Paper Mario's graphical style, they probably didn't need to optimize it that much.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Or, sorry, my train of thought there was a little scrambled. Because of the style it is, that they wouldn't have
I get what you're saying, yeah.
to optimize it to all that much.
Yeah, but like, I think something about when the paper, like, actually, like, the weird papery effects that the game actually does.
The GameCube's equivalent of Mode 7.
Oh man, Mode 7, yeah. Alright, Peter.
While I'm doing this, I could be in Bianco Hills right now. Instead of finding the Polluta Piranha plant again. Which is probably why they make you fight this guy like 5 times, because you don't have to. Like, I could be in Bianco Hills right now. I don't have to be fighting this guy for the 3rd time.
Alright, Peter. Peter James Piranha.
Bitten by a radioactive fish. He became Fishman.
Piranha Man.
For some reason, that makes my mind jump to the Robot Chicken parody of Spider-Man, where he's Kid Venison, bitten by radioactive deer.
Oh my god. I forgot about that.
Focusing too hard on these swooping stews. I gotta spray them out, man.
Damn
Fight the boss how you're supposed to. Cool, and now I can turn myself in for a shine.
Now, hell yeah. Alright, drink up, Petey. There you go.
And then I just subconsciously jumped in, and now I'm doing blooper pooper.
It took me a very long time to realize why Petey Piranha, like why Swoop and Stews spawn in the Petey Piranha fight, even when there's no goop. And it's because they're your source of water.
Yeah. It's one of those little things I probably would have never thought about if I were the one making the game.
Yeah, no, I would have absolutely left that out and had the player would have been screwed because I forgot to put in a water source here.
I have no idea where I'm going. I should turn around. The shorter way. Probably the shorter way. I fell. I can't spin jump to save my life.
Makes me wonder, actually, how much I don't really know much about the business of playtesting, but it makes me wonder how much of intentionally losing is part of playtesting.
I hear it like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like from what I recall hearing from like Reddit and stuff, it's like that's basically your job is to just jump in a corner 80 times or like 800, or, you know, an absurd amount to make sure a glitch doesn't happen again.
And some of the stuff is so obscure, like I don't think you would ever think to test it. Like gelato skip, like there's no way anybody would have thought to test that. And for a game like this, there aren't really a lot of skips you can do that just let you skip entire missions. So I don't know.
You gotta spray Glooper Blooper's face before you pull the cork, right?
Yeah.
And he's slapping me.
What?
And now he's slapping me.
You
gotta get... I'm trying to do this the fast way, and ultimately I'm failing because I don't actually know how to do it.
Oh, I can tell you. Fine. If you
It's
want.
like you
Yeah.
gotta step on the first tentacles before you can pull the cork.
Well, actually, there's an easier way than that. If you just spray his face, and then like when he slams his tentacles forward, just dodge them by going forward. Dodge them by going forward. You can grab his nose and he won't hit you.
Oh, I assume I gotta be back first, and then close in. Ow! You can reach me there?
Yeah, he can reach pretty far though.
Nope, you got me. I'll just do it the safe way. I'm dying. I gotta collect some gold me's.
How is your Luigi's Mansion 3 LP going, by the way? You recorded far on that, or?
Oh yeah, I finished recording that.
Oh, nice. I've never actually played the game. Good?
Yeah, I think it's real good. I know some people have an issue with like how replayable it is because like it's long.
I mean, both of the Luigi's Mansion games after the first one are pretty long.
Yeah, it's like Twilight Princess is considerably long, but I still replay that. Just I enjoy playing it. Replay Skyward Sword, I don't care.
I think Luigi's Mansion, the first one, is just kind of like an, hey, let's play this in like a day kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and for some people that I know that's the appeal, but like, I don't know. I think Luigi's Mansion 3 is just more intrinsically fun.
I think for a variety streamer, it is pretty fun to have a game that you can just play in a stream and finish.
Yeah.
That's why the GameCube games library appeals to me so much, because I know I can do them in a short amount of time. Let's get these red coins.
So I think those are the shines I've never really gotten. It was like going back to the secret levels to get their red coin shines. I remember one time, I think it was after the first time I watched Dr. Conway's Let's Play, I'm like, hey, maybe Super Mario Sunshine isn't as hard as I remember it being. And then I go to like, hey, let me go try to get some red coins. And then I just immediately die, and I'm like, I don't want to try to keep doing this. I think it was I ran out of time, and was like, you know, I don't feel like it's just like You gotta know your route. I don't want to learn a route.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes. Those red coin missions can be super tough if you don't know where they are.
And speaking of red coins, I'm going to red coins of Wind Village.
Nice, that's where I am. That's where I am. He's right on top
maybe
of
I'll
me,
see
but
you
I can't
there.
see it. What's he doing? He's just standing there, menacingly. Get out of there, SpongeBob. Sorry.
It's okay.
I really like making SpongeBob references.
I think everyone does. Like, that's just the thing.
I think, yeah, it is.
SpongeBob is just such a good show. Like, everyone likes it.
Mm-hmm. Well, there are people.
Those people are wrong.
Saying it so I didn't have to. Patrick, I think I'm the maniac. Hi, Fakerstar, how you doing? God, there's a great video on YouTube called like Super SpongeBob Galaxy. It's absolutely hilarious. It's just a compilation of clips of the SpongeBob gang in Mario Galaxy, and it's so funny. Hey Dinah, what's going on? Glad to hear you're good, Paperstar.
Those flowers for no reason. Apparently, I have a hard time remembering that I'm racing.
Zeno! How you doing, buddy? Man, Petey Piranha, like, geez, you had some Taco Bell or something? Like, this is insane.
I ever tell you about the time I ate 6 Taco Bell tacos in one sitting?
How did that go?
It went well, actually. Like, I know the joke is always like, oh yeah, you eat Taco Bell, you have diarrhea.
It's a weapon of bowel destruction.
I've never had that experience.
I really haven't either, actually, now that I think about it. Hey, Mario, if you could stop being an asshole, that'd be really great, actually. Mario?
Windmills are kicking my butt. Or the sails that you spin so the platform moves, kicking my butt.
I'm doing well, Zeno. Thank you for asking. Same to you. Well, I hope all is well to you as well. That's the words.
Yeah, 'cause same to you sounds a little aggressive. Same to you, pal.
I mean, it can sound very nice. Alright, Petey, I can fly too.
He can fly real high with his jetpack.
And this time, he's in the mood.
And I never grew up with Donkey Kong 64.
Neither did
even
I.
like knowing of its existence. So I thought that song was from Smash Bros. So I really only know the Smash Bros version.
Where, like, you can't understand half of the verses.
Like you can't understand the Diddy Kong parts.
I think Tiny as well. One of them sounds like a zipper, and the other one is just really fast.
The only one I know for sure I never understood was Diddy Kong's, because it sounds like it's coming through a drive-through speaker.
Oh, rip that guy, I guess. He's trapped in the goop.
But I love what they do for, like, Lankies. It's like, how's it go again? It's like, I don't even remember the words to Lankies.
He has no style. He has no
He has no style. He has no grace. This Kong has a funny face. He can handstand when he needs to and stretch his arms out just for you. Ooh! I always remember that part. The weird ooh they added at the end of it. It's like he's stretching his arms towards you. All wiggly.
He can stretch his arms out just for you. Dun, 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 dun. Soldier boy up in it. I'm sorry.
And for some reason, when I try to remember Tiny's lyrics, I go into Chunky. Like, she can float through the air and climb up trees. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. Wait, that's not right.
Alright, Peter.
Crazy though. Man, I really want them to do another 64 style Donkey Kong.
That would be
Like
nice.
multiple playable Kongs.
I would like fewer collect.
See, when I went for 100%, a humble brag, I guess, but what shiny am I doing? I don't remember. Peter Piranha Strikes Back, right? Yeah, I didn't think the collectibles were that bad.
Maybe I would have a different experience if I went and played it now.
Because like the only one I really had much of a problem with were collectibles you don't really need, like the coins. I appropriately enough, I guess. I didn't have a problem, or I guess I did have problems with the coins, so maybe that's ironic.
Dinah, that is a good question. I do not know the answer, and I'm very curious about it now. Would you get anything listenable from mixing the 64 vocals with the GameCube instrumental? Very interesting to find that out. What shine is this? Is this Dirty Lake? Oh god.
I once heard a remix that it combined what's that one Evanescence song called again?
Bring Me to Life?
Bring Me to Life. Yeah, with the DK rap.
Oh god. I saw one of my favorites, Mortal Kombat. It's the Mortal Kombat, like I think fight theme over with the DK rap over it. Absolutely phenomenal.
I don't know the Mortal Kombat theme.
So when it goes like dun 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 dun, that one.
Yeah, not that big into Mortal Kombat, so I don't really know it.
I never really played a lot of Mortal Kombat myself. I played some Street Fighter, the newer ones.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter done. It's like I think that was like the first game I tried when I started getting into emulation to start trying out a bunch of Street Fighters. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, aren't there like there's 5 numbered ones, but aren't there like more?
Oh yeah, a lot more. There's like 6 versions of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I know about
and
that.
Half of them, and I know that because they released that Street Fighter Anniversary Collection that had 12 games on it, and half of them were Street Fighter 2. I think that's hilarious.
Super well received.
It's like, oh, I know. Yeah, it's like the fighting game. If not the like first one to cement that like 1v1 style. And I know like fighting game people are very particular about their intricacies.
Mario.
But like that's just ridiculous to me that they have 6 versions of Street Fighter 2 on their Anniversary Collection. Like I would think an Anniversary Collection for Street Fighter would have 2, 3, 4, and 5, and like maybe 1 as like a bonus thing, because you don't need Street Fighter 1. That's not the same game. And like whatever, like Street Fighter Alpha or whatever. Really, it's Street Fighter Alpha where you lose me in the naming scheme, because it's like, you know, you got all the like Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition. Like, yeah, those are whatever. But then you're like Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3. I have no idea where we are anymore.
Yeah, this stupid glass cube is so stressful. Especially when Mario just decides to walk to the right for no reason.
What glass cube?
In Secret of the Dirty Lake, the one that goes up and you have to ride on it.
Oh yeah, that one. I was actually testing out to see, because I remember Poulter mentioning that the angles for climbing are actually pretty forgiving. I was trying to remember what it was.
They are super forgiving, yes.
Yeah, I went into Secret of the Tower, Rico Harbor.
Yeah.
Or Secret of the Lighthouse, whatever it's called. And I stood on one of the rotating square or rectangle blocks. And I just stood there for as long as I felt comfortable. And like when I felt, you know, I would walk over when I felt like it was the right time. And it was basically like straight up was when you would start to slip off and die. So like it's like extremely forgiving.
You know, the only time where the game is not forgiving with like slopes and stuff is in the Secret of Rico Tower. Those spinning gear things, those are unforgiving.
Yeah, that was actually when I meant to go into that level to test it, and then I remember like, oh right, the square blocks, the rectangles, well, you know, that shape. stop with the tornadoes.
And I was looking at a hack of this game that gives you the long jump. Now that would be interesting to try.
That does sound interesting.
It also it also makes the state the map's open world. Like if you swim towards like Serena Beach, you'll end up in Serena Beach. That kind of thing.
So that's the real reason we need a Sunshine sequel. Is not just because people want Blood to come back and all the unique mechanics to come back, but
I don't know if people
come back
want
on top.
Do they?
Well, you know, I do.
I do as well. But anyway, yeah.
You know, it would add a new mechanic. Like they could do new nozzles and stuff. But they wouldn't just be bringing back Sunshine mechanics. They would be bringing them back on top of new Mario mechanics. Like well, I guess they weren't new at the time that Sunshine came out, but like on top of mainstay mechanics that were creatively discarded, let's say, in Sunshine. Or discarded for creative reasons.
That counted a hit? No way. Sorry, I'm fighting Proto Piranha, and I managed to get him with a sprinkler. No, it didn't count. Okay. It looked like it played the sound as if it counted, but when he was coming back up, one of the black ones that takes 6 hits, when it came back up, I sprayed him and it made the sound like I had hit him.
What made the sound? That should have counted.
I know.
Don't lie, game.
Alright, Rico Harbor. Heyo, my name's Rico.
Like the name of the protagonist from Just Cause. I don't know why that makes me laugh.
So, you know, I didn't kill him. He was alive. He... I love this song. Rico Harbor is one of the best songs in the game.
I'm not sure what my personal favorite is, aside from the boss music. I know for sure I love the boss music. And the remix of that they had in, I think it was one of the Mario and Sonic games. Was so good.
Yeah, because they had the Sega Sound team do all the Mario and Sonic remixes, didn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they did, and they were so good.
I know basically nothing about the Mario and Sonic games. Never been a party games person.
I mean, I'm a Mario Party person.
I'm not even a Mario Party person.
I very much like Mario Party.
Like growing up, we had like one of the ones on Wii, and that was it.
Oh, the Wii ones weren't very fun, in my opinion.
Well, thankfully, I managed to avoid the era of the cards.
Oh, so you had 8 then?
Yeah, I think so.
8,
I just know it's
8 is fine, but it bothers me that it's like clearly a GameCube game that they just ported to Wii at the last minute.
I know it's the one with the board where you go around investing coins into hotels to own
That's 8.
the hotel.
Koopa's Tycoon Town.
Yeah.
That's 8.
Yeah, we got that one, and we got the Wii U one.
Oh, 10?
I think so.
Oh,
The one where you get to play as Bowser.
I'm sorry.
I like that one actually. I like playing as Bowser. Yeah.
I wasn't a huge fan. I haven't met a lot of people that are huge fans of Mario Party 10. I'm excited for Superstars though.
Is that one just like they're bringing the boards back exactly as they were?
Probably not exactly as they were, but old boards with a collection of good mini games.
Because I know it's not a new game.
And
I
online
remember,
play. Oh.
I remember seeing seeing the trailer again and thinking like, wait, are these the boards with their like exact layouts, or are they maybe like the same theme but with new twists?
No, they're bringing the boards back. People have wanted that for a while.
I guess that's fair. I mean, yeah, online, so it's worth it if you're into Mario Party.
Oh, what? You didn't like the roguelite board, Paper Star? I did like the Tycoon Town board actually, so I'm willing to agree with you.
I fell in the water, the murky water in Bianco Hills.
Oh no, that sucks.
I can't get onto the lily pad.
It hurts.
Get in. Oh, almost died. 1 hit point left. roguelike board was the
The
mansion?
the King Boo's Haunted Hideaway.
Yeah, I remember that board too. Oh, I switched to hover nozzle too soon, and I hovered off the lily pad while it was moving. Fell right into the water, died. Yeah, I remember when we were playing that, we discovered that you can shake the Wii remote to make the cheers happen.
Mm-hmm.
And for a while, we didn't know what that was. It's like, what's that
The
noise?
taunts, yeah.
It's oh, they're going boo.
Well, yeah. Mario says. Yeah, so Dinah, the roguelike board was King Boo's Haunted Hideaway, and like the whole gimmick of the board was that when everybody's at the start and the layout's completely random. You just have to make turns, get lucky, and get to the star. And then when you when someone gets a star, everybody goes back to start, and it happens again.
And like roguelike is like the one genre I most want Nintendo to make a new IP in. Like their own roguelike.
That would be really cool. I'm curious what that would be. Like what mechanics would make it uniquely Nintendo, but there's so many options for that, I don't even know where to begin.
I definitely want to know how they would handle, like, writing the loop into the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, there are some games that it's just like, yeah, you loop when you die, there's no story. But then other games are like, no, this place you're in will not let you die. You are stuck here until you win. I think that's really interesting.
Hmm.
I did the same thing. I switched off a hover nozzle. Or switched to hover nozzle.
No. What, Xeno? What's that about? What's that WTF about?
For that, you know, that. I don't need to say it.
The shine is easy when you do it my way.
Okay, I made it. And I'm not grabbing the hover nozzle. I know that trap. Wait a minute, that's not a trap. I lose flood anyway.
Mm-hmm. See, Xeno, I'm like Frank Sinatra. I did it my way, and you know what? It worked out. Angie? Well, would you try it then?
I just remembered another small story I have. So I remember,
Mm-hmm.
I used to do soccer, and I distinctly remember one time where I was goalie, and I was just, you know, when you're goalie, you kind of just stand there waiting for the other guys to come around. And while I was there, I was humming to myself it's the Mario main theme, but I knew it as the secret level music from Sunshine. Right, triangle jump. That's how you get on that.
God, the triangle jump. What a strange phenomenon. The place Flood tells you about that is like under an archway, and I didn't really understand what he was trying to tell me.
I remember Shadow the Hedgehog has a particularly interesting triangle jump because he can jump between walls. That's what they consider their triangle jump. And he would do it with like his rocket boots. He'd be like zip, zip, zip. It's like, oh, that's satisfying.
Oh God, what happened there?
You know what happened.
I don't know what happened. No, I haven't. I haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog since like it came out.
I haven't played it in a long time either. I've been meaning to get back to it. I should record that. That'd be cool.
That'd be a fun LP.
Especially because I'm someone who grew up with it and liked it. It's like, yeah, this is a good game. This is fun. I like this.
Watch you
Having
play it.
No idea.
Like, you play it and you're like, wait a minute, this doesn't seem like I remember it, because that's happened to me a couple times.
I mean, you know, considering I know to curb my expectations for 3D Sonic games, I'm not expecting a whole lot out of Shadow the Hedgehog.
After that one death I had in, I think it was Rail Canyon the other night when I was playing Sonic Heroes, like, oof, what a time that game presents to me. I remember during that stream, like, man, 3D Sonic games are really janky sometimes. You'll just be minding your own business, and then you'll be like, you are dead now. The Shadow gets a gun, right? That's like a thing?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't realize that was even like one of the main diversions of, or like one of the main points where it strays from Sonic.
Did you think
Just being
Sonic
like,
got
yeah.
guns regularly?
I mean, Sonic was in Shadow the Hedgehog, and he fought with me, and I got guns. I assume Sonic got guns. It's like,
God,
yeah, this is normal.
that'd be
They
so
do it.
funny if Sonic was like Sonic Adventure 2, but Sonic has a gun. Sonic gets a gun in Smash. I wish. Maybe then I would play as him.
Well, he does. If you pick up the ray gun item.
I guess, yeah. God, I don't even play with the items on it. Occasionally I try it out, but mostly just Master Balls.
I definitely like to turn off items that don't really feel fair.
Gus
At the
Bellows
moment,
has
I
to be
don't-
turned off for me.
I don't remember what items I consider not fair. I know for like the newest Smash games, I would always turn off the Gust Bellows because
Yep.
that's a really stupid item.
It's funny, but it's so stupid.
Like, yeah, covering, and then someone there's a gust of wind that blows you away from the platform. It's like, well, great, so much for trying to recover. I might as well have not even bothered.
Yeah, I wish they brought back the fan. The fan was so comical.
I didn't even realize they cut the fan out.
It's a crying shame is what it is.
Well, you always got the lipstick. That's apparently a really good item.
Yeah, lipstick is
It's even malproved. Where'd Shadow go?
Yeah, they got rid of the fan in Ultimate. And I think actually Smash 4 got rid of it as well.
Yeah, I don't remember the fan being in 4, so it's probably not.
Your Chatot evolved how? How did your Chatot evolve, Paper Star? What star is this? Oh, this is Gooper Blooper Returns. Okay. What shine is this?
Gotta get that calamari.
Oh, that's what you mean, yeah. I want calamari, actually. Calamari sounds so good.
I don't think I've ever had it.
I love it. It's like, it's crispy, but it's also chewy, and it's just the ideal.
Oh, right. So it's fried?
Yeah, it's fried calamari.
Okay,
fried. You can have it sauteed, but like, traditionally it's fried.
I was thinking like raw, and I remember hearing pretty recently, it's like, isn't it when you eat raw, whatever you call squid or octopus, that like when you're eating the tentacle, it writhes as it goes down your throat?
That is a specific kind of food that I have never tried, and it seems like it would have the potential to kill me.
Yeah, like, I guess I can't say I don't do well with things that get stuck in my throat, and also that sounds like just a stupid statement. It's like, yeah, everyone does not do well with things that get stuck in their throat. It's called choking.
Oh, Dinah, you like calamari rings? They're fantastic, yeah. You prefer takoyaki? Takoyaki's good. I don't know how to describe takoyaki, though. It was like octopus ball? Like, it's cool. So.
I'm out of water again because I'm shotgun blasting the polluted prime plant blocking Gelato Beach.
You gotta be careful. I end up running out of water so often in this game. I had to teach myself how to ration water. All right, place your bets now. How many tries is red coins on the water?
Oh, is that the blooper surfing?
Yeah.
I remember trying to do that one as a kid and getting so angry I got up and hit my GameCube with the GameCube controller, like from the like holding one handle and hitting it with the tip of the other handle. There's still marks on my GameCube from that. And that's why I can't have nice things.
Yeah.
That's why I was actually talking with someone earlier on Discord about a couple things I've broken in anger.
I can't think of anything I have gotten angry and broken. Sure, there's something though.
I think, for the most part, it's just I've thrown controllers and they've broken from a result of that. And there was one screen I punched that broke it. What am I doing?
Oh my god, getting that last red coin always scares me so bad.
But Sandcastle Secret, yeah.
What am I doing?
Sandcastle.
How did I do that? I wasn't
Do
thinking.
you want to build a sandcastle?
Oh my god, I got that. I don't know what happened there, y'all. My mind is totally blank.
You get the butt there.
You had a cursed controller that I turned off your GameCube, and that sounds awful. And I don't understand how that works, but it sounds.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be possible.
Maybe
I also remember.
maybe it had a fray in the cord and it like surged your GameCube.
It also reminds me of like one time I was with my cousin with I forget whose GameCube it was, but I remember, you know, the save screen comes up. It's like saving. Don't touch the power button. It's like what would happen if you touch the power button? And I pretend to touch it and get shocked.
Yeah, for anybody who didn't know, you can go outside the boundary on Rickville Harbor for a little bit. You can.
Wow, I feel like I just did that. The secret of the sandcastle, like the smoothest I have ever done. No hiccups. Sand blocks kiss my butt.
I don't know which the hardest secret level for me. I don't know which one it is. I thought you were following me already. How did you just... Okay. Thanks, I guess. I swear I've gotten a follow from you before. Whatever though, thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh man, since I have your chat open, I see the little button to click to get channel points. It's like, I want to click it, but I can't.
Erasing.
It's gonna sit there menacingly.
The nice thing about the way I have Dolphin set up right now is that even if I'm not... I have Dolphin's window as always on top, so even if I'm not clicked in the window, it still functions.
I don't think I have that set up. I know they'll still be running in the background. Also enjoy this visual glitch. Anyone watching my screen? There's squares under my trees.
Squares.
Don't know what that's about.
Oh dear, here we go.
Doing tilt slam bam now.
Mirror Madness, Tilt Slam Bam. When Stephen and Mal played this, played that mission, they somehow broke the third mirror. I don't understand how they did it, but it's on video, so that's what matters. Like it would tilt very, very suddenly. It didn't have. There was like no gradual effect to it. Whatever side Mario was on, it would just tilt that way. Oh, weird.
I don't really remember how to do this one, to be honest. So
You just fight the Plungellos, I think.
But yeah, I don't remember how to fight them.
Oh.
I also didn't realize that was their name.
Yeah, Plungello. The only reason I know that is from Mario Golf Coastal Tour.
Of course, the game that names all the Mario baddies.
Yep. Strollin' Stew, I think, only gets his official name in that game.
I think I just clipped through the mirror and died.
Really? I have to watch
but
it
not
properly.
like falling through the level. I like clipped through the mirror to end up closer to the enemy, and I just happened to have 1 hit point left. Maybe I shouldn't have started with the one with 3 of them on it.
The one with 3 is weird. I swear it doesn't always work.
So you like... Is there a specific spot you're supposed to pound on the mirror when they're falling off?
The opposite edge.
Okay. And I don't remember how I was doing this before where it wasn't working. Or like the way it would do it as a kid that made it like infinitely harder. It's like, that just seems like, yeah, you just spray them from the opposite end until they're falling off and then you pound.
Alright, Gelato Beach time.
Gelatin Beach.
Maybe
I'll see you there.
Yeah, I wish.
That would be
Jell-O.
cool if we could have set it up so that we can see each other in our games.
Oh, that would have been so cool. I wish.
It's like the Super Mario 64 online thing.
Oh,
That would also be a cool thing to do.
that was awesome. I know Nintendo put out a C&D for that one though, but I think that was because
Aw.
the person was making money off it on their Patreon or whatever. Not that I agree with Nintendo's C&D decisions, but
They're protective of their IPs.
which I can understand that.
Yeah, as someone who has been protective of his own original characters before, like, yeah, I get it. It doesn't make it right, but I get it.
Copyright law is just kind of like fucked.
Thanks, Disney.
Yeah. The Mickey Mouse Protection Act, everyone.
The MPA.
That's the derisive nickname for the law. Gelato is good. I want some, yeah.
I think I had gelato once, and it was just like, yeah, it's alright. Okay,
There's
apparently I'm not far enough down on the opposite end of the mirror.
That's weird. There's a Cold Stone Creamery right by where I live. I should go sometime.
Man, I don't have money to do things.
I feel that.
It's like, the obvious solution, get a job. Yeah, sure, hire me, maybe? That's an important step to making money, is being hired. Part of that process is having skills.
Yeah.
That is also a step I cannot fulfill, is having skills.
I would love a job like that, Paper Star. Just pay me to eat gelato. Pay me. I'll come over. I'll take the leftover pizza that you don't want.
Honestly, I feel like my best bet for a job would be some kind of like entertainment position. Just like, yeah, good luck getting one of those.
They ain't easy.
Like, I would love to be in Steven's position, where he just, he does YouTube as his job, and that like pays for his house and stuff. He can do streams and have all that creative freedom.
It's crazy to me when I see like where Steven lives now, or like where Emil lives. Emil's house is huge.
Yeah, I remember seeing that on one of his Steven vlogs. It's like, Chugga doesn't even have a Patreon, as far as I know. How does he do it?
Like, Emil's closet is like bigger than my room.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's as big as my room, at least, as well. Then again, I'm the third kid in the house, so I have the fourth biggest room.
I mean, like, it's not bigger than my current bedroom now in this apartment, because actually I have a pretty large bedroom in this apartment, so. But like at home, it probably would be about the same size.
And honestly, I don't think I need that big of a house to begin with. Like, I see the tiny home stuff in the Sims. It's like, yeah, I could live in a tiny home like that.
Tiny homes would be interesting.
It's like have my living room also be my bedroom, also be my kitchen, also be my dining room. That is fine. As long as like everything, like you can push it up into the walls, that'd be cool. Okay, where does the shine spawn when you beat the mirrors?
The peninsula.
I completely forgot to pay attention to that.
It's always, when in doubt, it's a peninsula on this level.
My mind goes, that's where the sandcastle goes. That's not shines. Actually, something I thought about trying to do was like puppetry, but then I also saw like the process of making like a quality puppet, like a Muppet style puppet, and it's like, okay, yeah, maybe I can't do that myself. Also, that requires materials, which costs money, which I think I'm trying to get into to begin with, so maybe not the smartest idea. I mean, I know it would be an investment, but investing what?
Yeah, I would like a nice space to live, but I can live on not much, so
Yeah, because of my wild imagination and fears and stuff, I wouldn't want a really big house. Like, I definitely would not want to live in a mansion with like 1,000 rooms. I'd be paranoid there's someone living in one of those rooms that's not supposed to be in one of those rooms. And I hear those stories of people like where they had someone living in their attic and they didn't even know. It's like, I would rather live in a house where I know who's in it.
That's fair.
Like even the house I'm in right now, when I'm alone, is like, maybe too much space for people to hide.
Alright, Wiggler, fall apart.
You just did the mirrors as well.
Yeah.
I'm fighting Wiggler right now.
Nice.
First hit.
The Wiggler fight is fun.
Did you finish Pianta Village?
No, you can only get to
oh yeah, that's right. You
can only get
you need
past
Yoshi.
Chain Chomp's Path without Yoshi.
got about
Yoshi.
Yoshi. It's interesting to think my first 3D Mario was the first 3D Mario to let you ride Yoshi. And he also wasn't really Yoshi.
Yeah, he was like a paint Yoshi, melted in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really thought about it, yeah.
I think the first time I saw him in like Galaxy 2, I was like, oh, he can go in the water. I guess he learned to swim.
Yeah.
but then you think about it, it's like, well, no, that Yoshi uses his tongue, and the Sunshine Yoshi spits
juice.
Juice.
Which is
so
strange.
It's like, it must. I like the theory that it's a different species of Yoshi.
My thought was that it came from the magic brush.
Yeah, like that. I think that also kind of goes with the theory of it, like not being the type of Yoshi you were used to. Okay, what's the angle to spray this at? There we go.
What a jerk, Wiggler.
I remember one time I was watching my sister play this. She was doing the Wiggler boss fight, and I remember pretending it was a big robot, and I was in the robot, like a Wiggler-shaped robot. I think I was thinking of the Wiggler buses from Double Dash.
Oh my god, the Wiggler bus.
But I know for a fact in my head I was like, yeah, this is a robot. This is not a bus. Trip over and fall. Yeah, there we go. Time to slam the segment. And now we see it. I created a new island. I extended the peninsula. Ugh, I don't know if you heard that. I was stretching my arm and it's popping.
I did not hear that. I was too busy. With the Wiggler fight, making the when you kill him, if you hit the Z button to open the map, sometimes it plays like a fourth version of the song. Like it speeds up the song again. So
I remember that.
I was jamming out to that for a second.
Giving me time to try to catch up.
Well, for a brief moment, did not think it through.
It's okay. I keep forgetting what I'm doing too. After I did the mirrors, I was running away. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. I can do more. I'm not done there yet.
Yeah, when I was doing red coins on the water, I got all the coins, and then I crashed into the canoe that's on the land. Don't really understand how that one happened, but you know.
It's wily canoes, man. Always jumping out and shit.
I know.
That's why I don't go canoeing.
I've never been
scared
canoeing.
of the canoes.
I'd like to try it.
I think technically I can't say I've never been canoeing, but I was in a... Well, actually, I think it was a kayak. It was like... I don't know what the difference is, but it was a one-person little rowboat thing. And it was also in, like, what was basically an above-ground pool. It was like an event. It was like a Boy Scouting event, and one of their things you could do was like, yeah, you go on a kayak for a little bit.
Interesting.
But I'm a little afraid of water, so I probably won't go kayaking or canoeing. You know, maybe if I had someone to go with, but that's like my policy on basically everything. It's like, well, if I had someone who'd do it with me.
Yeah, I definitely feel more confident in things like that when I have someone with me.
For me, it's less of a confidence thing and more of a like, why would I go out of my way to do that?
Like, I would go out of my way to skydive, but I'd feel better if someone was with me.
I think like extreme stuff is definitely on my like not even if I had someone to do it with. Nope. I'm missing and I'm trying to hover in and I'm too high. Okay, there we go. Sandbird.
He's turning.
The Wiggler?
No, the Sandbird.
Oh, I completely missed this first step off of the cloud to the Sandbird. Fell and died.
I've been indoor skydiving, actually, Paper Star. It's pretty fun. Killer on your neck, though.
That does sound fun. That's something I do.
They put you in like a vertical wind tunnel, and they give you they have somebody with you, but like a professional, so it's neat.
Man, I can't wait till technology is able to like manipulate gravity so we can have like anti-gravity rooms. That sounds like so much fun.
That'd be interesting. I would love to see what it's like to space swim.
Like, I have no personal interest in going to space, but I am interested in being in zero gravity.
I would go to space, I think.
Whoa, Sandbird, what are you doing? You turning?
It's birding. It's birding.
Turn, earn.
Earn.
I think that's what a guide I saw for Ocarina of Time called that one heart piece in Goron City. Turn, earn.
Oh, yeah. That one with the giant base thing.
Yep.
That one takes me a long time. Constantly. Just like, please land on the right base.
Definitely easier if you got your own bombs.
Oh yeah, for sure. But your bombs have a shorter fuse, too, so you gotta...
Yeah, that's kind of why it's easier, I think. Or at
Yeah.
least, you know, you don't have to worry about running back and forth to get a bomb flower and then lining up.
Mm-hmm.
There, Sandbird is done.
I think, no, what was it again? I completely forgot what I was gonna say, never mind.
Oh, we're talking about the urn.
Oh yeah, the
bombs.
so like, the having your own bombs really helps with the Hot Rod or Goron dude.
Yeah. Actually, like, don't you have to have your own bombs to do that?
I think you can do it with bomb flowers.
But then if you stop him, he'll be like, hey, you don't have a bomb bag to upgrade. I can't do anything. I think that's what he says. He's like, yeah, I'm going to give you an upgrade, but I can't give you an upgrade, so come back later.
Man, this pole has like a red line in it, and it just looks like a bendy straw.
Are you doing Il Pentissimo?
Yeah.
I'm just now on him. There's the man now. Talking to his face. his postman face.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait till we get to the what are you pissing for level. It's my highlight.
Man, quotes that have swears in them, like my bane, because it's like, well, I want to quote them, but I don't like using bad words.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Just like a I can't think of a better word. Consequence of my upbringing. You know, just like a fragment of it, I guess. Whatever you want to say. If, like, yeah, I was told not to swear, so I don't, and now it just feels awkward.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I had to teach myself how to think it was okay. Because for a while I didn't. Until I was like 18, I didn't swear, and I became a swearing machine.
But now I just feel like it's like, well, you know, it doesn't matter if I don't say those words. Like, it makes quoting things awkward, but like, there's other words.
Mm-hmm. My parents swore a lot, so like it, you know.
My parents do. Well, my parents swear when they're angry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they swear when they're angry, but you know. So it's not like I didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know the words, I just wasn't allowed to say them.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't really supposed to say them, but so I don't swear in front of my parents, but.
Yeah, I think by now my parents don't care. Like, we're all adults in this household now, so it's like, I guess I don't think they care. I know they let my little brother curse. It's like I hear him all the time. Oh, hey, Poltergust is here. Hey, Polter.
What's up, Gust? Pagust? You didn't say God or goddamn. Oh yeah, gosh damn. Diddly darn.
Yeah, I don't even say God. Like I say gosh. It's like I play completely clean on the language.
Hmm. Respect. Where the
It's like
hell? Where
I
is
also
that last coin?
I forgot what level I'm doing. The coins in the coral reef. Oh no, the one that can hide. Oh, and Cataquack. Yeah, I don't even like to like write write characters who curse because it's like, well, what if my parents see this? It's like they think I'm trying to get trying to get my years of not being able to swear out, so like or something like that. It's like I don't want people to judge me for how my characters talk.
Yeah. Man, Polter, you're right. Gosh doesn't have a lot of emphasis. I never thought about it. That
That's the one that hides.
That SH really, like, softens the blow.
Oh, shh. It's like you're shushing yourself. It's like, shh, stop being angry.
Maybe that's where it came from, I don't know. I don't know.
Now I just plain don't remember where the red coins are.
Oh,
man, I can't teleport a little bit. That's cool. Maybe we got one of those spectral anomalies, whatever it was. Where that one guy was in TikTok clock and he just teleported upward for no reason.
Used to think it was Josh, not... Oh my god. Oh my Josh. Oh, Oshkosh, yeah.
That just sounds like you're wagging your finger at someone named Josh. It's like, oh, Josh.
Oh my Josh.
That Josh of ours.
A genre of cursing we didn't getting oof. You know, like that turtle in Banjo-Kazooie, that oof.
I can't do screams well either. It's like I'm trying not to be loud. I can't scream.
I can't scream.
It's like I'm trying not to be loud and also trying not to hurt my voice.
Oh, my voice is already shot. We're just seeing what we can do.
It's like the only voice hurty thing I can do is like a Bowser growl.
He used to say Oshkosh all the time for no reason.
Man, combining my inability to like do like growls or really put much anger in my voice and my distaste for cursing is like I can't sing Slipknot songs for beans. It's like I can try, but it's like, who is this singing this? This is not how the song goes.
Oh man, Folder, King Hippo dropping a manhole cover like I can't do that, but like you know what I'm trying to say. That there's something so pure and like painful about that sound that King Hippo makes when he drops the manhole cover.
I don't remember where the last two coins are. Is it one with the fish? Fish!
Fish!
No!
Fish!
I'm just remembering when I was recording Metroid Prime. I was using the scan visor around in Phazon Drift or Vendrana Drifts, and I happened to scan a frozen fish. I pulled that quote out. It's like I don't care what other people think of that bit. I thought that was hilarious. It sounded like it was actually distraught at the frozen fish.
Dish! Hey Dishnet, how you doing? Good to see you.
Dish! No!
Alright, part the Red Sea, Shadow. Come on.
Let's waste the coins. I can't even...
God, I remember in Tim's LP where when he did Red Coins with the Coral Reel, he had to speed up that whole thing. And then he ended the episode by looking over at the time and seeing like, 14 minutes? 14 minutes? Just immediately cuts the episode. His mouth is so big! Oh my god.
Where are you? Insert another joke about coins and people do this. Try not to do that a lot, because it's like, yeah, we get it. Your name is Coin. Didn't make my name Coin, just keep making cheesy jokes about money.
Feel so clean like a money machine.
Oh, wait. Yep, I think of that one. Yep, that one. Okay.
Man, Polter, did you see Beta 64's video on Battle for Bikini Bottom? I was just watching that today. It was good. About all that unused content and shit.
When did they get hurt? I'm missing a health point. I don't remember when
How did that not
occurred.
hit?
There it is. Okay, now I can get the shot. Get out of here. Well, get out of here to come back here to get Shadow Mario.
That Bowser mech has GameCube port nipples. Thank you, Dinah. I'm so glad that I got to know that. Oh man. Oh man, that's awful. I'm sorry, Polter.
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, I hope everything is okay and that you get that pep back in your step. Hey Lucas, how you doing?
It's Shadow Mario after him! Ah! Hey, I swear my screams just sound so nerdy. Forced. What are you
I literally cannot do a convincing scream to save my life. The Metroarathon, yeah. Leave my mama alone, you Batman. I won't let you take Mama Peach away. I'm your mama?
I was trying to think of a way I could possibly help Polter with this situation, and my first thought was, oh, I could do it for you, I don't mind. Yeah, right, you're gonna stream on his channel for him.
Metroid Marathon. Wouldn't that be something? Hello, this is Poltergeist.
Frankly, that would defeat the point, because it wouldn't be Poltergeist, and he wouldn't even be playing the game, so
no, it would be...
the viewer and the player would not be getting the satisfaction.
It'd be so funny if you were just doing your, like, Polter impression. Oh my god, that would be so funny.
Where'd he go?
I've occasionally thought about having my friends on doing the playing and then doing a Fly impression.
Where'd he go? There he is. That's hover nozzle. Wait, camera. Okay, okay, there he is. Having all the problems right now.
What day is that, Holder, again? If you don't, I forget. I've been, like, trying to keep myself sane, because I have an exam next week, so... All next week, gotcha.
It's week starting when?
No,
starting Monday?
I assume starting Monday. Monday. I only work for the Munty Hunty.
Because I think the week technically starts on Sunday, because of calendars. But, you know, like work week and stuff, so I think for a lot of people it actually starts on Monday.
So perfectly straight. Sorry.
That's okay, I was done talking. I thought Shadow Mario again.
You could probably... I don't know how long it'll take you to get through Metroid 1 and 2. Yeah,
I'm pressing the wrong shoulder button for hover, and I let go, and it's like, oh wait, both work.
Oh, I just remembered that I do know another skip besides Casino Skip. I know, Monty Mole's skip.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing you do that, and I was like, oh, that's a thing?
Yep. The loading zone is still there, even when you, you know, do your thing.
I think it's weird that I remember my sister being able to beat that level, but I think out of my siblings, I was the first one to beat the one in Noki Bay, which is basically the exact same thing. Oh, there he is. Stop getting away. Just stay still.
Stop
Let me
it! Stop
you.
it! I have a feeling. Stop! Oh my god, that worked. Do 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 do.
Apparently, this is the hardest Shadow Mario level for me, because I can't keep track of them.
Wales, what do you do? How did you know? How did you get that exact moment in time? You, this is witchcraft or something?
You know, now that I think about it, the thing I like the most about the username I've become most known for is like, okay, so money puns aside, like those are fine, but I think the thing I like the most about it is having a color as the first part of it, so I could just change the second part and be anything and it still kind of works. Like I could go from a coin to the thing that got me thinking about this, I could be Blue Bird.
Yeah. Blue
I'm currently
bird.
Blue Fungus and Polter Server.
Blue Dollar.
Yeah, Blue Dollar. There was one time I was like Azure. I forget what the other word was. You know, another synonym for some kind of currency.
Azure. I don't know. Sterling. Billing. Is there a significance to the K? Boulder asks.
No, the K was just like, well, coin with a C is probably taken, so let me do a K. And lo and behold, most places I use that name, it's free. Man, I can't remember my login to my DeviantArt that has BlueKoin, and I want to start uploading to DeviantArt again, but it's like, I want to use the name BlueKoin.
Let me use the BlueKoin.
I find the password, I figure out the password that, like hack myself or something. Unfortunately, I'm not that kind of person to write down passwords, so it's probably not written down anymore.
I use a word manager.
And that would be a smart thing to do, I think.
So it generates the random password, so I don't know them, but like I can just like select them, copy them, or autofill them. I use 1Password as my password manager of choice. Stream not sponsored. You switched to the password manager? Nice. Which one do you use, Wallace?
I mostly just like let Google remember my passwords, and my devices remember them for me.
I like password managers because like I can have a different password for every account, and I can log in I can log into my password manager through my master password or through my fingerprint.
Apparently my headphones are dying.
Oh no.
Which is frustrating because they said they were at 60% before we started. I had specifically thought of that like, before we started. It's like, oh wait, I didn't remember to charge my headphones. They're probably going to be low, and it's like 60%. Like, oh, okay, they're probably fine. Apparently not. And my charger cable is too short to be able to wear them while they're charging. So it's like, I guess when my headphones die, I'll just switch to PC audio, or like the coming out of the TV.
Gotcha. Yeah, Wales, that's a thing too. It saves a lot of grief when I'm like trying to log into my Groupon account or something like that. I only use like it once in a blue moon.
Oh, blooper surfing. That's what I'm doing. I knew it was something with blooper. I'm like, yeah, it was probably blooper again.
I don't know. Y'all know I'm a cybersecurity guy, so like it helps me not, and I don't have the brain capacity to come up with multiple passwords and remember them all. Like, I can barely remember if I used an exclamation point or an @ or a pound sign. So, like, I will never remember various passwords.
Yeah, I try to use the same, like, relatively secure password, but it also uses, like, it's... I remember one time I used an apostrophe, and it's like, well, some websites don't let you do that, so I sometimes when I'm trying to remember login, I try to remember like my usual passwords, but then I also remember like, wait, is this one of the sites that requires numbers? Is this one that requires like an amount of symbols? Does this one allow apostrophe? Should I try with apostrophe?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, even using the same password has not helped me.
I get that, Polter. I really do. I do trust 1Password. I think they've been able to make a very convincing case for themselves over several years. So.
Yeah, I was trying to read that comment while surfing. I think I got the gist of it.
Come on, yo shoopas.
Hit the shine. I don't know, like, I was reading Polter's comment and then jumping towards the shine, and I just kept missing, even though I was done reading. Man, 16 shines. It feels like we've been at this for a little longer than 16 shines.
Yeah, I have a 29.
You're definitely pretty far ahead. I got so slowed down by those freaking red coins.
Yeah, the red coins and the coral reef. Yeah. I'm also
red coins
like,
really are the evil me.
I don't know. I guess I am kind of like. I am sticking with the world like the whole way through, so that might help.
Yeah, I've been trying to do that. Like I beat Bianco, I beat Gelato.
Like I don't even unlock the world until it's time to move on to it.
Like, that was the thing that slowed me down.
I do have to sidestep here, take a sidetrack here to go get Yosh. Stop zigzagging, you bitch.
Man, that's the one thing I envy about people who curse, is like being able to say something like that. It's like that's kind of like why I try to use like insult words that are like silly sounding, like dink. It is not the same.
Like, the Brits have a really good handle on it, insulting people. Oh shoot!
Like,
eat the pineapple. Silly.
Stop zigzagging, you dink. Doesn't sound as fun. This doesn't have the same punch.
Okay, we've eaten the pineapple. Oopsie doopsie, I mucked it up again.
I can't remember how to get the rocket nozzle in this level.
For what level?
Rico Harbor.
Oh, I don't actually. Oh, it's underneath. It's underneath the Bloopers platform.
Oh, I was thinking it was in the corner of the level.
There's two. You need to get the one that's not that's opaque, but the other ones turn opaque.
Yeah, I think that's the one that's in the roof.
And
I haven't gotten that one yet. So yeah, that looks like
No, it should be. It should be under the helipad.
Yeah, that one's transparent.
Oh, it is. It also might depend on what mission you're in. Like the game won't let you. The game won't let you use Turbo Nozzle in Rico Harbor until after you've beaten what's it called? The Blooper Surfing Safari.
Makes sense.
Or no, I'm sorry. Red coins on the water. What the hell?
Slipped off the fruit machine.
They're on the cloud, yeah. So like I can save all my passwords on my I can get them on my phone. For my phone, I have to use my fingerprint to log in. I can completely understand why that might seem suspicious. Like I totally get it. I had to do a lot of research before I felt okay with it.
Stop slipping off the fruit machine. And thinking about how I just can't do angry is like, man, that one time, there was one particular moment where I got really angry while recording Prime. And it's like, man, that moment is probably going to really suck just because of how poorly I can communicate anger in my voice.
Hmm.
Man, the rocket nozzle on the roof is not gettable either. It's just like, huh. Okay, I'll do this the normal way.
The other thing about saving randomly generated string to your account, to your notepad document folder, would probably be that, like, you would have to keep a copy of it on, like, a mobile device, or if you have a smartphone, and then, like, update it on both. Unless you have a shared folder, like use a OneDrive or something, which you could do that.
I don't know why the Polter folder, that is just thinking that in my head is like, that sounds
Folder
really cool.
folder. Relay. Relay.
You know, I remember Sunshine being actually kind of slippery to control, but right now I'm having no problems with that. Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember Mario having, like, too much momentum. Not here.
Man, I love how Sunshine feels. Like, the movement in this game just makes me very happy. Is that a coconut? You stupid. You want a coconut in this economy?
Coconuts are actually very economical fruits because they provide both liquids and food.
It's true. Don't most fruits provide liquid and fruit?
I guess, but like, I don't know, I think coconuts have like a healthier thing to survive off of or something.
Hmm. Coconuts are great.
I'm not a big fan of coconut myself.
Well, I love it. I have drank straight out of the coconut on several occasions. I have like a ton of coconut water in my fridge. Whales? What is that about? What is that wink about? Is this the
Dang,
end?
likes to wear coconut bras.
I guess that must be it.
Or he likes when other people wear them, that's probably the more appropriate interpretation. Oh, Mario just got kind of stuck there, deciding to not grab the ledge and simultaneously grab the ledge. Just couldn't make up his mind.
Coconut, you just ate was very sour, and now one of your eyes is glued shut. What? Oh my, oh god. Whales. Man, ever since Tim's LP of this game, this secret shine, this like secret level is just forever the Mysticson level.
The tower that we...
No, the Yoshi go round one.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's telling that story about, like, when his teacher, Mysticson, like, met his sister, and she was all like, Mary. And then when he tried to introduce her, and she was like,
Well, I got another warning for my headphones about them dying, so hopefully they haven't died yet.
Yes, Polter, are you realizing the morbid truth of the Yoshi go round?
It's not a real Yoshi, it's a paint Yoshi. It's a creation of the paintbrush. Now, I suppose there are, like, moral quandaries about creating life just to destroy it, but it's not like you birthed a Yoshi just to taxidermy it. It's like created for magic.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just walked through one of the pegs on the block there and slipped off and died. Cool. Out of lives.
No.
Had to happen eventually.
Which one are you in right now?
I was in Secret of the Lighthouse.
Hmm. I remember they brought that level back for Galaxy 2. Tim was like, this is the easiest level in the whole game. Like, this is so easy, and then immediately died.
Such a perfect moment.
The what? Like, the genuine what? It's so good. That LP was full of gems. You fall off, and you get the wrong freaking star. You want crack?
think it was watching a compilation of Chugga Conway's like sunshine moments that actually got me into watching him. Because I definitely remember seeing the moment in a compilation where he accidentally clips through the wall with the turbo nozzle, falls and dies.
Yep.
And he's like, "What? What?"
Yeah, I remember that. I haven't seen Emil's Sunshine LP in so long.
That's probably the Let's Play I've rewatched the most. I even got it downloaded for when I like lose internet and want to watch something.
God, I should have an in case of power outage LP actually, like in case of internet outage LP. What would it be?
I couldn't find like a place to like mass download them, so I had to download like one at a time.
Oh,
it's kind of annoying.
I have what's it called? I do have YouTube Premium, and they do allow you to do that.
I think I have YouTube Red. I don't know if that's the same thing.
Red? I thought Red didn't exist anymore, and they call it Premium.
I don't know. Maybe I had it when it was Red, and then now it's Premium. But point stands, I don't know where to go to download it. Quick mass download. Would be mighty nice though.
Wales, you have the song downloaded, don't you?
Do.
Not that song. Also Undertale, but different. The Nagito song.
I just think it's funny that I hum that and immediately die. It's like I jinxed myself.
Oh, please tell me my nightmare is over. You can save me. I don't know why, but you look very capable of me. I look, it all started around noon. This giant man-shaped thing showed up, and it was paper thin, flowing silhouette, and came covered the hotel grounds. It was like gooping all the floor of my beautiful hotel, my poor building, and saying in the middle of it also lose. I mean, why? Now I've got to step clean up away my hotel. What am I supposed to do? I can't just sit back and this guy act like that's my goal. Do something.
Man, you can do that, and then I struggle to read word by word. So I noticed when I was playing Prime 2 earlier that I do better reading out loud when no one is watching. And that's just how it goes.
I feel that. I'm also better at actually. I'm reading it better reading out loud.
I was actually like, when I started recording Prime, man, I fell in the same place again. When I started recording Prime, I was actually doing pretty good reading the logs out loud, and then just like a few episodes in, it's just like, nope, you can't read. I don't know what happened.
As of this moment in time, you are illiterate, and you will have to deal with it.
Apparently. Reminds me of that the one guy in the SpongeBob when Plankton actually, well, when he thought he stole the formula and he was reading it.
Why aren't you running? Well, I can't read.
Yeah. I love the way he says that. It's like so happy about the fact. And really, he should be.
Not reading would probably have saved me a lot of headache in my day.
I mean, if I couldn't read, I wouldn't be on the internet, so that is a double-edged sword, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I can get in a life loop now, because there's this one up here. Well, a life loop as long as I don't die on the first broken block. I'm still in the lighthouse, by the way.
Oh man.
And there go my headphones. And I should probably do something about that.
At least I can hear you.
I mean, thankfully my headphones are not what I was using to... Like, my mic is different. I think I could just... You're definitely coming through the TV now, so I just need to turn you up until I can hear you comfortably.
Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up.
Oh, that was a bad jump. Nope. Oh, okay.
DJ.
Yeah, so as long as my audio didn't change on the recording side, everything's fine now.
Cool.
And actually, I totally get why Chugga Conway says he records with headphones on, even though he doesn't have them plugged in. That's what I'm doing right now. Like, yeah, it's a noticeable change. So I'm gonna keep my dead headphones on my ears, just because I slipped and fell and died. Just because it is, I feel like my voice is going to be consistent with what it's been. Add lives again. Cool. Stop slipping and dying on these big blocks.
Oh man, do you guys know what time it is? Do you guys know what time it is? It is time for the what are you pissing for level.
Man, I feel like I had a good comeback for when someone says, "Do you know what time it is?" And I don't. All I can remember is Adventure Time, and that's not the good one. That's the one everyone knows. Be patient on these, whatever you call the shape blocks.
Gear blocks?
Yeah, the gear blocks.
I jumped through the boo's mouth. I don't know why that counted as me going in, but okay.
Okay. Just as about to say, it's gonna be harder to screw this up. Isn't that how it goes?
Yep. It really do be like that. Scooby Dooby
Just when you
Doo.
think you're safe, you die. Didn't even have time to knock on wood.
Had to knock, knock, knock on wood.
Got that one up again, so at least I can keep one life. Not game over. And then I do a jump like that. I mean, I still got the one up, but gonna have to get it again.
Oh man, Polter, if you're still here, I actually managed to get the speed completion achievement in Hollow Knight last night. I felt good.
It's like under 2 hours.
No, speed completion. No, sorry, speed completion is 100% in under 20 hours.
Oh, okay.
I did get this. I've gotten all the speedrun achievements.
Somehow, 100% under 20 hours doesn't sound as hard as beat the game period in 2 hours.
It's. I think the most intensive speedrun achievement is 3 hours. Or is it 5? It's 5 hours. It's 5 hours.
Then.
I can do it in like 3 hours and 30 minutes, I think.
So isn't it Metroid games have it where you beat
Yes.
the game in under 2 hours? You see, like
Super
without
Metroid is like that, I think, but I don't know exactly what the time values are.
Pretty sure Fusion is like that as well. I always manage like 2 hours and 3 minutes
Are you gonna shave off those 3 minutes?
somewhere.
Probably fighting that's Yakuza, the spider boss.
I don't have all that much trouble with that.
I hate that boss.
And actually, I can't really think of anywhere where I do struggle. It's more just like, yeah, I just need to navigate faster or something.
Nightmare also gives me trouble, but I love nightmares too.
Yeah, Nightmare can definitely be a pain. And I played Other M before I played Fusion, so for me it was less playing Fusion of like, hey, it's Nightmare again, wow, and more of like, hey, look, it's Nightmare, but it's X-Parasite.
Honestly, I also played Other M before Fusion, so feel that.
Glad I'm not alone on that. Like, Other M was like my first real Metroid game.
Mine was Prime. I did actually, to be honest with you, if I liked Other M except for the cutscenes. I thought.
Yeah, that's really the biggest weak point of that game is it's poorly written.
It's hours of cutscenes that you can't skip, and like they're not that good.
Although honestly, I do wonder, like, has Metroid story ever really been all that much, like, as much as the fans make it out to be?
The lore
or was
is,
it really just Prime that started
the lore
making it
is
like
deep, but the thing is, like, with the Metroid with Metroid games and their story and their lore and stuff, Prime really is the thing that started giving like large stories. But I don't know, it's weird, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you though.
Yeah, it's fine. Because I did get on this thought of like when I was replaying the other Metroid games, it's like, well, the games themselves don't really give you any story. It's all in the manuals. But then also thinking about like Fusion, its writing isn't really that great either. Like,
I think
any
Fusion...
objections lady comes from Fusion, so you can't blame Other M for having that cringy line exist. That's all Fusion.
No, I don't think any objections lady is a cringy line. I think I think the issue is that they made Adam kind of a dick.
And when I was replaying it, I was thinking like, I think there's like I think it was the line that specifically introduces any objections lady. It's like I think I remember it being something of like from anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but from Adam he made it sound dignified. It's like any objections lady doesn't really sound dignified. Like it still sounds sarcastic.
Yoshi is pogging.
And really, if you want to make it sound like dignified, it would be more like any objections, my lady, or something like that. Like actually use flamboyant language instead of just like instead of any objections and ending it there, just tacking on lady to the end. Okay, so now I should be able to get the rocket nozzle here.
I don't know, I didn't have a problem with any objections lady as a concept or a line. I found the storytelling in Other M to be strange. There's just a whole side plot that you never do anything with. I feel like the game doesn't exactly resolve itself in the best way, and Samus's character, I don't think it needed to be explored that deeply.
That's also something that I think is like, was Samus always really awesome, or was that just what the fans thought of her
Well,
first?
remember, Samus was a self-insert character for a long time because she was silent, and then she wasn't anymore.
Like, I know Zero Mission definitely plants the seeds of, like, not necessarily being afraid of Ridley, but more of, like, being surprised at his presence.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, Super Metroid, she doesn't react to Ridley at all, but just because hardware.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know when the manga came out, but I don't know how well, pretty sure it's canon, but, like, I don't know what it establishes about Samus that maybe... Because I know people like to whine about Other M, like, ruining Samus. Like, oh, I hate this right now because Samus is ruined. Like, was it really Other M, or was it more just like you don't like the canon of Metroid anymore? Like it was always your headcanon that you were attached to. And I know people, like, I guess at this point I'm ranting, but, like, I know people get attached to their headcanon. It's great to have like, it would be better to have people go off of their own headcanon for Samus rather than having an established Samus.
Mm-hmm.
But I do wonder how much of the hate is just, like, from what people were expecting versus what was actually planned for Samus.
I tend to like Other M's gameplay, except I don't enjoy the first-person parts at all, where you have to look for something.
See, I will defend the gameplay of Other M. I can't defend the story, but I will defend the gameplay. I will even defend the first-person segments, the so-called pixel hunts, because I think for at least all the ones I can remember, except for, like, one, if you're paying attention to the story, you kind of know what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. I had a hard time with one of them in particular.
That's probably the one where I'm like, yeah, that one is pretty obtuse. But I'm also someone who's, like, not very good at like, understanding story and writing quality and, like, world building.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, all those little things. I'm more of, like, how a game feels.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I definitely really like Other M from the gameplay perspective, but I definitely struggle to defend it from any angle other than, well, this is kind of fun to play.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. I mean, like, I'll tell you, the post-game boss fight in Other M is straight up one of the best boss fight battles in Metroid. It's so fun.
I remember that end sequence being pretty rad.
Mm-hmm. The whole post-game is actually fun, yeah.
And, you know, something that frustrates me is I remember seeing a video that defended Other M.
Mm-hmm.
And it was saying something about how, like, in Japan, it's a really big deal for someone to open up emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot for the life of me remember what that video was. Like, who did that video?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Gaijin Goomba, but I checked, like, his channel and the Game Theorist channel. I cannot find it.
Interesting. I'll take a look for it. Cause, like, I don't know, I think my biggest complaint with Other M as a whole is the complaint that most people have with it is that I didn't understand why the power-up system. I don't understand why they handle the power-up system in that way. Where Samus has everything, she just won't use it.
There are definitely a lot of silly, like, the Varia suit, I cannot defend that. That is really stupid that the game makes you go through superheated areas, and not just from a story perspective of, well, why would Adam not authorize superheat protection when you're going through the superheated areas? But also, why would the game make you go through superheated areas? Because most other Metroid games say, hey, you're taking damage right now, you should leave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree, and like, thinking, and the thing is, like, they establish in the game that Samus has the autonomy enough to like turn on power-ups without approval. Like, she just turns on the screw attack at the very...
There definitely should have been more moments like that where Samus is just like, you know what, I need this. I'm turning it on.
Adam be damned, like, you know that.
Yeah, that's something that definitely would have built upon the Samus that people want. And I definitely understand that complaint. But like, I think there are several moments where either like Adam authorizes it when it's needed, or like I think there are a few moments in that where you just straight up earn a new power, like the Disfusion Beam. You just you collect the thing. It's like, oh, you got this new thing now.
Yeah, that is new.
Like, not even authorizing it. But I personally, I like the I'm disabling these powers myself so I don't accidentally kill someone.
Yeah, that's
angle more than Metroid Prime 1's. Oh, you got thrown into a wall. You lose literally everything.
No, I get that. Yeah, that's just standard Metroid staple. Samus finds a way to lose all her powers.
Like,
and
honestly,
I appreciated the twist on it.
I would rather she just straight up has no explanation for losing powers than have them try to justify it every game.
I thought Metroid Prime 2 actually did a decent job of it.
Yeah, I saw that today, so it's like, yeah, that's... I can understand losing the powers to those, whatever they were called.
Ing.
Yeah, the Ing. My problem with that scene, though, is she gets swarmed, and instead of trying to fight them like the Samus we all play as, she starts shooting into the air. It's like...
I think she jettisons her power-ups to, like, escape somehow. I think that's what happens there.
When it's going through all the power-ups you lose, power bombs is one of them, and I didn't even realize I had power bombs at that point. It's like,
you didn't.
Why did Samus power bomb?
You didn't have it. I don't know. That's the thing. She had them, but I guess she didn't have any.
She came from her ship, though. She should have had power bombs refueled. Does Prime 3 have a reason where she loses her powers?
No.
Okay. So honestly, that's... Like I said, that's how I prefer it. I heard the theory once that someone's headcanon is that she sells her powers after every mission. Like, no. That doesn't make sense.
She's a bounty hunter. She doesn't need money.
But she needs them. There'll always be another mission, so why would she be like, okay, I don't need these anymore?
I don't believe that theory for a second, but, you know.
Yeah, I don't like that theory at all. Which blooper's the slowest one?
Green. But actually, they all have the same speed as their handling. Green is better handling.
Green? Okay.
Purple has the slickest handling.
Why would you pick the slippery handling one?
Because the game, I think it gives the illusion of higher speed.
Oh. It's kind of silly.
Yeah, the speeds aren't actually different as far as I'm aware.
I forgot to activate the red coins.
Whoops, well... Oh, you can dismount the blooper, but it's hard.
Don't you need to, like, land on the...
You can land on the umbrella, but you can also hit that... There's a Pianta with a duck ring behind the cruise ship. Yeah.
I did the umbrella, jeez.
Oh my god, amazing.
You know, I'm really glad I decided to replay Prime recently.
Yeah.
Because not only because Dread's coming out, and I'll be like have a greater appreciation of Metroid lore then, but also I can be excited for Prime 4 now. Because like before, it's just like, man, I hope Prime 4 is its own thing and does not play like Prime 1 and is more like maybe Doom, like the Doom reboot. That would be pretty fun. But now I'm like, yeah, it can be either way. I don't care.
I'm excited for Prime 4. Sorry.
Okay. Threading the needle through the boats. Shine just appeared. I should not have saved that coin for last. Okay, never mind. I thread the needle. Now let's not die getting
was it
shine.
was it the shine? Was it the coin between the boats?
Yeah.
That one, I swear to God, the game, like, it feels like you're going to die every time you get that one, but the game somehow saves your life. You're going to dread basically blind you, only keep plot points super nice. That'll be fun. I want it. It comes right after Fusion in the timeline. I don't know. But
Yeah, that I think is crazy. I love that about Dread. I never would have expected them to do a game after Fusion. But then again, my small brain is just like, wait, you can make a power suit over the Fusion suit? Like, that has literally never crossed my mind. And in hindsight, it's like, yeah, that's how you would do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just continue evolving the Fusion suit.
I wonder how they're going to handle it. I don't want to get into theories or whatever, because, you know, I don't know what people know about Metroid lore, and I'm not trying to spoil that, but, like, I'm interested in how it's going to be.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to spoil anything, because I know that feel. Because I've had a few things spoiled for me inadvertently. It's like, I wish you didn't say that. But also, it's like, well,
why did the Shine Jingle
it's hard to
like
figure out what people are okay with hearing, what they don't want to hear. Because, like, for some people, it's only story spoilers they don't want to hear. It's like Arlo was talking about. But there are some people who are like, I don't want to know anything. And I was one of those I don't want to know anything people. So whenever I heard, like, oh, this power-up's returning, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
And I almost feel like I just spoiled something for someone who maybe didn't know, oh, there's going to be returning power. Which I guess is something like, well, yeah. So I guess as long as I don't say what power-ups are returning, it doesn't matter. But
I'm gonna be the monkey ball mindset before playing Dread. What do you mean the monkey ball mindset? I'm curious.
Oh, Mario! Oh, I jumped off the rafters. I got too jumpy.
Monkey Ball comes out 3 days before Dread. I thought Monkey Ball was already out.
Big old jumpy goes face. But yeah, really the things I had spoiled for me, I think were mostly things of like, yeah, this is returning, or anything else that's like, yeah, you should have known this was gonna be a thing, so I can't really get mad at what I had spoiled for me.
I try to be careful about what I say about, like, plot. It's anything in upcoming games or whatever. Or even if the game's older, I still try to be careful.
Yeah, I do too. Like, when I was ranting about the thing I was angry about in Prime, I even, like, spoiled the place and the name of the enemy that was making me mad. Because it's like, well, maybe someone hasn't played Prime yet. Maybe they don't know that this is a thing.
I think my opinion on the matter comes from, like, I don't know. I don't want to be I don't want Mario. Did you just fall? Are you serious?
It's definitely easy to avoid being a jerk about spoilers. That's for sure. Like, I remember the guy Arlo mentioned in one of his videos that spoiled Snake in Smash for him. It's like, come on, why would you do that? Like, for anyone who doesn't know, there was when Smash was coming out, Arlo did not want to know what the new fighters were. So, like, when they revealed that Snake was in Smash, he didn't know about it. And then there was one guy who came up to him and was like, hey, I want to talk to you about the new Smash reveals. It's like Arlo said, well, I'm trying to stay away from it, so please, you can't talk about it. And then the guy stopped him and was like, but dude, Snake in Smash. It's like, why would you do that to someone?
I don't understand that at all. What the hell? Mario?
So yeah, it's easy to avoid being that guy.
Oh, the digital version's out early. That's an interesting business decision.
Yeah, it makes sense. You don't gotta rely on a retailer putting it up on shelves. It's like, yeah, you can put that up basically whenever you want. Okay, where's he at now? Over there. Yeah, I forget there's a helicopter on the helipad in this level.
Yeah, I think it shows up after Goober Blooper. Can't believe I fell off the place here.
Shadow Mario? Are you... I can't hurt him from a distance. Okay. Keep shotgunning him. Stop falling off the rafters.
What? Why am I going? No, no, go back. Go back to the world you were just in, silly.
Yep, in there. There. Take that, Shadow Mario. So that's 3 levels beat, I think. Three worlds.
Man, the little bit of height you get off of the hover nozzle in this game is just so nice.
Yeah.
It makes such a huge difference.
In a way, it's not just a hover nozzle, but also like a up nozzle, kind of, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you think of it having verticality, but yeah, it does have no, that's... I'm doing the opposite. It's horizontal. It goes horizontally,
I don't know.
but it has verticality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know now.
Too close.
Guess we go to Pina Park. Pina Colada Park.
If you like pina coladas, which I do,
Never had one myself.
they're good. If you don't like coconut,
Never-
though, it might be a tough sell.
I actually can't say I've never drank before, but like technically the only drink I've ever had was like as I was when I was a kid, and you know your parents offer you like a tiny sip of something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the extent I've ever drank.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I'm afraid to know what I'm like when I'm drunk.
I think I'm the same when I've been tipsy, maybe just a little bit more affectionate.
I'm
never
mostly
gotten
just
drunk.
I don't want to become the kind of drunk that starts spilling secrets.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I value my secrets.
I feel that.
But at the same time, it's like, if anyone ever were to ask me about one of my secrets, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I can tell you about it. But it's like, you gotta know what the secret is before you go into it. You can't just be like, hey, tell me your secrets. It's like, I'm not gonna tell you.
I get that. I will tell
And
people
then there's
things.
some things...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, there are some things that I will just, like, keep very secret, but a lot of things I'll just tell you if you ask.
Yeah.
Don't tell me secrets.
And then I obviously have some things I do not keep secret about me, like my love for clowns.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some things I just want to tell the world about.
Yeah, be loud and proud.
But it's like, hey, have you ever stopped to think about how great a clown girlfriend or boyfriend would be?
I guess it depends on how well the circus is performing, though.
You know, the stereotype is that clowns aren't attractive, but like, anyone can put on clown makeup and be funny. Well, maybe not be funny, because, you know, funny as a talent, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could be a clown if I wanted to. It doesn't have anything to do with what my face looks like right now. The point of the makeup is to make you look funny. You don't start off looking funny.
Although there are several people who have fears of clowns. I was one of them as a child.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been afraid of clowns.
That'd be one hell of a plot twist if you were when you were younger.
Yeah.
BlueKoin used to hate clowns, now exact opposite.
Now he's married to one. That would be quite the story. Although that just makes me think of my how I feel about Ibuki, you know. I start off thinking, man, would this girl please shut up and stop saying weird things? And now I'm like the total opposite.
I remember you saying, like, I don't think I'm gonna like Ibuki very much, and then here you are. not that long later.
Yeah, it was like, cause I was streaming the games and I was excited. I had bought 2 and 3 at the same time, and I was excited to get to 3. So I was like, I started that as soon as I could, but I forgot to download it that night of streaming it. So since I had already went live, I was like, well, let's do the side mode in Danganronpa 2. And I just like I was intrigued by Ibuki, so I've always talked to her, and that's what I did in the side mode. And then I realized, like, oh wait, she's like the one character in this game who you can take anywhere in that game, in that side mode. You can take her anywhere for a date, and you will always gain affection. There's always an option to gain affection. It's like, wow, I didn't realize how much I enjoyed that.
Why is it so
The
bright down
kind of
here?
person that you can have fun with anywhere.
Huh? Oh, sorry, the game is confusing me very much. I'm fighting the eel, and it's so bright down here.
Yeah, you got that glitch again.
Yeah. Oh, that's happened before, that's right. Can't remember anything.
Come on, Mecha Bowser.
My sensors show highly toxic materials approaching. Interesting thing about Ely Mouth is that he won't go back down unless you you extract one of his teeth.
I remember that was another one of the, well, yeah, because the levels before it, like I just said, the canon one, the Monty Mole, that was something my siblings couldn't beat. So like the Ely Mouth was like, yeah, that was something I specifically got to. It was like, man, I feel a little proud about beating this level myself. It's like the first time I beat Ocarina of Time myself, except I think my sister did the child parts for me, so I technically didn't beat the whole game myself. But I beat the harder parts, so it's like, technically I got credit.
Come on, Ely Mouth. Controlling yourself in the water is such a pain.
Yeah. When Flood does its little, like, in the cutscene, when it kind of like jerks up after Egad's mentioned, you can see through its neck.
Really?
Yeah, there's like a part where they just didn't render polygons and kind of it shows the seam. You can see through it.
Interesting. Come on, Ely, open up.
Like frame by frame the footage. Like maybe I'll screen grab it from YouTube or something. I'll show you what I saw. Post that in Discord.
I might go back and watch your VOD. So.
See how terribly I did.
No, just a lot of interesting happenings happened.
And all I can think about is like getting stuck on the red coins in Gelato Beach and dying in the lighthouse like 8 times. But yeah, interesting.
More happened. There were some weird occurrences that I can't remember off the top of my head right now, but
yeah,
I want to see you jump off the umbrella and dismount the blueprint.
Honestly, I have enough confidence in myself to know that I have my moments. But like when you say like, yeah, I did some interesting things, I just think of like, did I?
Wow. What? Oh, Ely Mouth, stop spinning around so much.
Go back into the cannon. Get Mario back in the cannon. Mario, it's not slide time. Go.
I actually got swallowed by Ely Mouth. Jesus Christ, I have not seen that happen in a long time.
Especially once you learn about the teeth, right? Like it doesn't go back down. Excuse me.
Yeah, he did the spinning attack and like I actually got caught in it. Really, like he sucks you in.
And I hate getting stuck in predictable attacks. Like when you see it coming a mile away and you still get hit by it.
Oh, that was me playing Punch-Out, dude. Don't
Yeah, that's me in like any game.
Punch-Out.
Like the big rock guy in Metroid Prime. Like when you start rolling, you're like, okay, time to roll into a corner and morph ball, and then I get hit. It's like, you're right, yeah. Avoid rolling.
Well, whatever glitch happened before happened again, because I ended up having control during Elimot's death animation.
So weird.
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a setting that I screwed up somewhere? I don't know.
So I'm on the Pina cannon, the Monty Mole, and instead of asking what the skip is and then trying to perform it, I'm just gonna throw 3 bombs at him. It's much easier for me.
The skip is just doing a belly slide into the hole when you get too close to him, he ducks in, there's like a gap where you can get in.
Oh, so you just... Okay, maybe that does sound easy. Well, I'll have to try that next time I play the game. In like 10 years.
I did it on my VOD, if you want to watch that.
Well, I've seen you do it before, but I'm gonna do it.
Once you get the hang of it, it's mostly not bad, but sometimes I just struggle with it. It is a race to the finish. Are you at the ready? Then get set and go!
Did you see Proton John's Super Metroid Let's Play?
I haven't watched it yet, but I want to.
Yeah, when I saw it, it's like, oh, Super Metroid. Well, played through that game a bunch of times. I'll watch it anyway. It's like, no, it's a really good Let's Play. Like, he's showing off like speedrun tricks and stuff, sequence breaking. Wow, this is a really interesting, like, just the first episode, an hour long. It's like, this is really fascinating. I'm looking forward to more.
I can't wait to watch it.
Especially because, like, I didn't realize, or I guess maybe I knew at one point and forgot, that there's a way you can heal? Like, you can consume your ammo to restore your energy. You showed that off in the, like, the demo reel. It's like, I gotta know about that power, man. Reminds me of the healing ability Samus has in Other M.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I think was a cool system.
Yeah,
Very nice
concentration,
release.
right? Yeah. It's called concentration, I think. To this day,
Actually,
I need to watch that John's LV. I need to watch something that teaches me how to do the Crystal Flash in Sunshine again. I have no idea how to do it. I think you like
Which one's
the one that
Crystal
heals.
Flash?
I think you use up all your ammo to heal yourself to complete health.
Oh yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
And he also showed, like, you know how when you have a full charge beam and then you go to Morph Ball and it drops bombs? Did you know that if you hold down from morphing into Morph Ball, they go higher?
Wait, you're gonna have to say that one for me again. I'm sorry.
So, you know, the way you do it is you do charge beam and then you press down to go to Morph Ball and it drops bombs.
Yeah, you drop like 5 bombs.
If you hold down when you morph,
they go higher?
It'll charge up how far they'll go.
Interesting.
I don't know why I let go of my controller and was hand gesturing. You can't see my hands. I'm wasting time.
Are you familiar with like the power bomb beam combos that you can do in Super Metroid?
Yeah, those I knew about. And really, I wish Metroid would bring that back. Like, I don't like when games don't tell you about cool tricks, but it's cool when they have cool tricks.
I think Super Metroid, the Crystal Flash is completely hidden, and I don't understand how you're supposed to find it. Unless it's really easy to do, and I just don't know how to do it. But, what the hell? But like, the power bomb thing, I feel like you could find that out by accident.
And it's definitely not stuff you need, but it's cool that it exists. And I wish there was, like, the Shine Spark, like, there was some way the game would tell you about them that you have to find.
The game tells you about Shine Spark.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I wish it would tell you about other things.
Oh, yeah, okay. Misunderstood. Wait, yeah, Folder, what's going on? Why did it streamless? That doesn't make any sense. What? Mario, wall jump! I didn't hit the right angle.
It's not supposed to go in an angle.
Yeah, it's really not. Thank you, Josh. Josh Jeppers. Oops.
You know, honestly, I actually have, you know, thinking about Other M, there is a game idea I have that takes some inspiration from its gameplay to, like, have some similar risk reward systems with like restoring your energy by like making yourself stuck in place for a moment. And also charge attacks, but that's like beat 'em ups have charge attacks, so that's not a unique concept. But that's what I feel like Other M's gameplay kind of amounts to, is like finding the right moment to utilize those abilities. Like if you can find a clear moment to point your cursor at the screen and fire off like a missile or super missile, it's fair game. Like it's not the best way to balance that, but it's what it does. It's what they were trying to accomplish.
You want to remake Other M as a horror game? That'd be interesting. Cool. I'd actually like to see that. But yeah, I get what you're saying, Blue. Come on, Mario.
I just remembered something about my name. So, a lot of people call me Blue, and that's fine. I like that. You can do Blue, you can do Coin. But because of that, because of being used to people calling me Blue, it's weird for me to play Fallout 4 with the voice acting, because there's a follower in that game who will call you Blue because of the vault jumpsuit that vault dwellers wear. So it always throws me off when she says Blue. I'm like, how do you know my name?
Sometimes I call you Bluke, just to be funny. Or Bluke.
Sure,
I haven't called you Blueco yet, but I've thought it.
I don't think I've heard Bluke or Blueco, but I've definitely heard Beaks, because, you know, BK.
Burger King.
The Burger King, yep. I am the Burger King.
Are you? Do you like burgers?
I like burgers, yeah. Burgers are good. I think I prefer McDonald's to Burger King, though.
I like Burger King's onion rings. That's why I would go to Burger King, was for onion rings.
There was a point in my life when I was growing up where I didn't want to eat fast food because I thought it made me sick. But one of the few places I would eat at was Burger King. I don't really remember why that was, but honestly, it was probably just like, oh, well, this is the one place where I ate there and didn't get sick afterwards, so by that logic, this place doesn't make me sick. So kind of the same with Subway. Which was like the other place I would always eat at.
No, Bobby. Beef brief. Your Burger King here is outrageous. It puts McDonald's to shame. It gets almost interesting. Is Canadian Burger King, or like the Burger King that is near you in particular? Mario, wall jump, you son of a bitch. You've been to one Burger King. Oh, gotcha. Be interesting if Canadian Burger King was better, but also not surprising.
Yeah, a lot of things are better in Canada. Except milk. I will not abide by milk in bags.
I think it makes sense to the Canadians.
I mean, yeah, I've heard the explanations for it. It's like, yeah, those are logical reasons. And I like logical reasons. But I don't like milk in bags. Granted, I've never served milk from a bag. But I prefer a jug.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Arby's is definitely great for the curly fries. I don't think I've ever tried their sandwiches, though, so I always get the chicken.
Nobody does bad milk in bags except those weird-ass Quebecois. Oh, interesting.
But do you have pennies? Or is that also something that I've been misinformed of?
I think I thought Canada abolished the penny.
I mean, I could be wrong. I was wrong about milk and bags.
Yeah, Canada doesn't have pennies anymore.
Which, ironically, makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. I hate that something can be worth 99 cents. I hate that everything in the States just costs 99 cents.
Yeah, I hate that too. I like round numbers. It's It's like, why can't I just pay you $10?
I get it. It's the psychology of it. I get it. It's the psychology. It's $9.99, therefore it's not $10.
Yeah, but I always round up, so to me it's $10.
Oh yeah, I round up, so it also does not work on me.
Wake up! Wake up! Waking up the not Koopas. Let's go, it's a better way to check up.
If the Quebecois use bagged milk, does that mean, like, France bags their milk, or is that just Quebec?
That Koopa was in a tree! He tried to slam me and I was under the tree and he landed in the tree. Get out of here, Pokey!
What are you doing on Peanut Island, Pokey?
Move slower, Pokey. I don't care about you.
That's true. Do non-Quebecois just make fun of the Quebecois all the time? Is it like I've heard about this, but I don't know if it's true. Okay, cool.
Slam.
Can I, as an American, can I join? I would like to bully Quebec.
I just remembered how one of the stories I have is about like superheroes, and one of them, well, superheroes and supervillains, and one of them is a villain from like this kingdom that's like still kind of medieval. And the place I decided, just randomly decided, would be a good place for it to be is in Canada.
No, medieval
like
Canada.
The north of Canada, where there's like a tundra. So yeah, just slap it down in Canada. It's like the villain protagonist of the story comes from Canada.
Boulder, that makes sense. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't bully the Quebec law. What the hell was that? That's what I get. That's what I get for asking.
Super slam. Stop looking at me and do slam. Enough with the contact damage. I don't even wear contacts.
What did Twitch do? Did it do that stupid thing? It was like, you're not watching on Twitch, dumbass. $25 shines, jeez. I hate that so much. Twitch is making a lot of decisions that just do not sit right with me.
Anti-consumer.
No, like the boost thing is like, they're only doing it bothers me that Twitch was so against view botting and follow botting, only because they couldn't monetize it. So they figured out a way to monetize it. Now it's okay. And honestly, it's not even gonna work. Like, you'll pay, someone will pay like $3 to get like a stream boosted, and like either everybody's gonna ignore it because it's not somebody that they follow normally, or like, you know, I don't know.
Or they'll boost themselves.
Or no, you can't boost yourself, I don't think. But like,
or I meant like they would be the one to boost the stream.
Or like, people who will show up are gonna be the types of people that are just gonna cause trouble. That's what I'm worried about.
Oh, that's a good thing to worry about. Where'd you go? Shadow Warrior's so good at giving me the slip tonight, man.
Gotta
holding
listen,
an egg. How to get away?
Gotta listen for that music. That music.
I can't hear anymore.
Oh right. Wait, are you not playing with audio?
Well, not the game.
Oh.
I mean, obviously I can hear you. That's I'm responding to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I felt the need to clarify. I do that sometimes. I want to clarify. But it's just, I like making sure everyone's on the same page. Because sometimes I'm not on the same page, and I don't like not being on the same page.
People, if it works, it works. I'm not going to say that it's a terrible idea. I just don't agree with it, given what other things Twitch needs to be doing. Finally allowing us to ban email addresses was a good start, though.
Did they not, like, is it not made where you have to register your email before you can, like,
It's not
use your
required,
Twitch
no.
account?
It's not required. It's up to the streamer now to decide whether or not that's allowed in their chat.
It's like, you would think one easy way to combat Twitch badness would be to require people to log in to be able to chat, and to only allow one account per email. Like, isn't that what every other website does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, there just so happened to be some bananas over here that I guess I squirted out of the tree or something.
Mm-hmm. See, Polder,
bananas.
I appreciate it, but also, like, I don't think it's going to work. That's all. Oh my god, what the hell?
Oh, well, bye, Yoshi. Hope he enjoyed his 10 seconds of life.
I'm attempting, Polder. I'm attempting.
Keep attempting. As long as it goes bad, it's good for me.
I thought it would work, Polder. I really did.
I would like to lose by several minutes, not an hour. That's fine. I don't care about losing. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, so it's like I don't care.
It feels like a waste of money. I think there's better ways to spend your money. He says don't hold back, so you do hold back. That's the clue. As Tim would say.
Now that I think about it, the roller coaster balloons, I think that's another shine that I got myself and that none of my siblings have gotten. Oh man, it's the runaway Ferris. I didn't even realize I'm on a runaway Ferris wheel. This was one I loved as a kid for some reason.
I thought it would work, Bolter. I clearly cannot read angles right now.
No, keep trying. Keep trying. You can do it.
The alternative is either try to do it fast and die, or slow down and win. So either way.
Keep doing it fast. I'm sure you can get it. You'll get it eventually. It's funny. I told you I was gonna try to trash talk, and I haven't even bothered to try.
I haven't either.
And instead, I'm just like being intentionally encouraging something that could possibly give me a lead, which I don't think qualifies as trash talk.
It's like that reverse psychology.
Not even reverse psychology.
It's just forward psychology. Oh,
it's double reverse psychology.
Oh, this is gonna mess you. Oh my god. I think this is the most I've struggled with Chucksters in a while.
Uh-oh. I didn't clear the coop, the electric coop was off the climb. This one's chasing me. He's gonna get me!
Super Chuckster Massacre. God, I'm still so sad that Super Mario Massacre is no longer on YouTube because Machinima's channel got taken down. Or, like, got deleted.
The like, double-edged sword of the internet, I guess, like... Excuse me, it you know, helps broadcast things, but also they could potentially be taken out forever, and then you never have it again.
I think it also kind of, to me, speaks to, like, the perceived staying power that Machinima had wasn't really worth anything. Like, Machinima, at the time of that LP, Machinima was, like, so huge, and, like, eventually nobody was talking about it. Alright, sir. Is this the mayor? No, that's not the mayor.
I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, there we go. I think what I did was, you know the gates that move when you squirt them?
Mm-hmm.
I was holding on to 2 of them, and I moved 1 of them. So Mario was like, I can't move. I'm not on a platform.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely just flew through the Ferris wheel.
It's fine. And I just now remembered there's a fast way, so that's me. But also, I did want to do this way, because I like this way.
Mm-hmm.
Sploosh.
Please. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus.
Ride a Ferris wheel.
Ba-da-da-bam-bam-bam.
Ferris wheels are just so indicative of my inability to ride rides. I wouldn't even go on a Ferris wheel this big.
I
Can't
love
do
Ferris
roller
wheels.
coasters. I can't do Ferris wheels. I won't even do teacups.
The teacup, why interesting. I haven't done the teacups in a very long time. I
I
like Ferris wheels. I haven't been on a roller coaster since I was a junior in high school.
It's like my thing is like I don't like heights, so I don't want to be in a Ferris wheel. I don't like the speed of a roller coaster, so I don't want to go on a roller coaster. And I don't want to vomit, so I don't want to be in the spinner. Because if I vomit, then someone's got to clean it up, and I'm gonna feel bad about someone having to clean it up. I'm probably gonna make a mess of myself. It's just gonna be a bad time.
Boulder, what did you make? I'm curious.
Yoshi go rounds.
Mystics and level.
Yep. Man, we're going to the park twice in a row. Can't believe it. I had a train of thought and I lost it.
All of that sounds so freaking good, Boulder.
Ooh, yeah, that does sound good. Farmer sausage. What exactly is farmer sausage? Like, obviously a variant of sausage, but like ground sausage, like sausage lengths. What's the flavor?
Oh no! Twitch did it again. If you're gonna crack down, if Twitch is going to crack down on multi-Twitch, which I completely forgot it did, it should have the decency to at least offer squad streaming to more people.
Yeah.
But it won't.
Wait, where's Yoshi again? God.
Where is that last one? Huh?
Where was that fourth dang Yoshi?
Where is that dang fourth Chaos Emerald?
Oh, he wants pineapples. Give him a wrong fruit. I thought he always wants the one that's coming from the nose of the big tree.
Nah, he wants a variety. At least they're all relatively easy to get. The worst is coconut.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta eat the one from the nose so the Yoshi is the right color.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can use the pineapple. It's orange. It also counts.
Yeah, I didn't remember what the correct color was, so I just had to eat the one under the nose just to be sure, just so I knows which one it is.
By doze.
I just had to know with what it is
Doze.
because my nose can't smell.
Freaking Dogecoin.
Where's the spot? There we go. You know, it's going back to the thing about rides. Even like merry-go-rounds can get too fast for me sometimes. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I kind of regret my decision a little bit about how fast it's going. But that also kind of goes back to I don't want to throw up. I don't want the Ferris wheel to go so fast, or the merry-go-round to spin so quickly that it makes me dizzy and I throw up, and someone has to clean it up.
Man, Boulder, the process of cold smoking something is like so fascinating. It's like I can't wrap my head around it.
Oh, I game over.
Oh no.
Ooh, that does sound good. I have to see if I could get some farmer sausage like next time we go grocery shopping. That'd be cool. Then again, because Bolter mentioned the other night, he mentioned salted caramel Oreos, and like, oh, I can get some of those.
Those sound good.
The grocery stores we checked had them. And then honestly, my first thought was maybe they're a Canadian thing.
Canadians are weird.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's an Ed and Eddie quote. Don't worry. Canada don't hate me for that.
What was the line again?
Canadians are weird.
Oh yeah. I love Ed and Eddie. That's like that's one show I can put on and have like put on any episodes. Like, puts me in a better mood.
Mm-hmm.
I just love slapstick apparently.
All right, I guess it's time. I guess
Physics.
it's time for Corona Mountain.
Oh man, you're on Corona already.
Yeah.
And less of a matter of man, I'm losing, and
More of a what?
more of oh, it's almost over.
I feel that. I might.
To race something else.
I might stick around and you know, do some of the stars that I didn't do, or shines rather.
Don't wait for me to catch up.
Not necessarily, but it's because you mentioned roller coaster balloons, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do that.
Why did I throw the pineapple? It's bouncing everywhere. Why did I do this to myself?
All right, let's go boating. So the key to boating is driving from the back. Is propelling it from the back.
Still thinking about rides, and it's like I do kind of want to get into roller coasters a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Like
they're fun. I've only been on like 2.
A few years ago, we went to Disney, and I went on the Seven Dwarfs ride.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun.
Oh, the roller coaster like through the mines.
Yeah.
I thought that looks fun.
And we went to while we were in Florida. We also went to Legoland, and I went on some of the roller coasters there.
Mm-hmm. Except it was
we
the British Legoland.
One roller coaster that I learned the type is called a mouser.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. It was not a mouse in Legoland. It was like a car, I think. It was based on their Technics series, I think.
Man, British Legoland is fun. They gave us a Legoland driver's license.
Man, I was too old to drive those cars when we went there. So disappointing.
I was in like 2nd grade, I think.
Sure is, Papa. Come on in, Mama Peach. I think not.
When we went, it was like the wind was picking up, so one of the last coaster we wanted to go on was closed because of the wind. It's like, oh. But then as we were leaving, we heard it opened back up. It's like, you want to turn around and go on? It's like, where are you leaving? We're already like halfway to the car. And just, it doesn't matter. Let's go home. "Quote unquote" home.
Bowser, you absolute rude little. Bowser shook the hot tub so I would miss with my rocket jump. Never seen him be smart like that before.
Do that more often. Just make that boss fight a little more interesting.
Mm-hmm. The last time I did a sunshine race, I somehow the goo bounced me up and I landed in Princess Peach's raft.
Oh, hi. Time to save you. Oh no, I fell here. Not here. Not here. Saved it. Pretty sure I can spin jump to the shine, but well, I can't. But Mario.
Mario.
Okay, you can't grab that ledge because it's moving. Stop trying to grab that ledge.
All right, I think that's time.
Dang.
Yeah.
So how long did it take?
I don't know. I didn't check what time we started. But
I see. It's like we're at like almost 3 hours.
We're at 2:44. I'm gonna assume I took like 5 minutes to promote.
Yeah.
So 2:40. We'll call it. Good
Ow.
Lord, Polter. Is it a good root beer? Root a beer?
See, this is why I was accepting that I would not win, because I don't even think I'm probably like halfway at best. You already beat the game.
Yeah. I'm just happy to be here.
Me too.
Hi, Chris.
Mario, look.
But GG. Was I of
Dang it! Get to...
assistance?
Maybe I should spin jump to the shine. Jeez.
What, the Yoshi go around secret?
Yes. The corner block that goes up and down. I just can't get the timing.
It's
Oh,
tough.
and I'm falling dying. Okay, I didn't die. Yeah, I don't know how else to ask this, so forgive me if I'm like imposing with this question, but would it be possible for me to co-com more often?
Yeah.
Because like I know you need like a specific role to go into that like the
Do you not have that?
co-commentary. No, I don't.
I thought you did. Oops. I gotta fix that. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
The role's definitely a privilege.
Yeah, I'll take care of that. Let me do that now. Let's just rest a while.
I made it onto the block and then I screwed up the jump after the block. Do you have any like rules of when like someone can pop in? Oh well, now I'm definitely.
If I'm in the voice channel, feel free.
Okay. I can't say I know I'll pop in a lot because I think a lot of time, well, especially now when you go live, I'll have finished my own stream and not feel like talking. So
yeah.
But again, it's a privilege to have that ability. So thank you.
No problem. Yeah, I just gave you the role. You're good.
I'll also have to remember to highlight this stream on my channel so it doesn't get auto purged. Man, the Yoshi Goes Around Secret is another level that I booted up one day when I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna play Sunshine. It can't be as hard as I remember. And then I boot it up. I get to the part with the Yoshi egg platforms spinning around, and I fall and die, and I'm like, I don't want to keep trying. Honestly, I give up too easily sometimes.
I feel that.
But hey,
I'm trying to be like insufferably persistent.
There's no such thing as giving up too easily. If you're not having a fun time, you can just give up, go home.
The Royal Koopaling is as strong as ever. Oh, Bolton. Happy 22 months. Thank you, Aegis. I appreciate it. Didn't want to interrupt while Bowser and Bowser Jr. were having the talk. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to think about that, but okay. Yes. Yeah, same. It's amazing to me that you only technically need 50 shine sprites to beat the game. I guess you I guess you can even less if you do Gelato Beach skip. But if you get every shine that's required to beat the game without doing the skips, you'll end up with an even 50, and I don't know if that was intentional or not.
Might have been intentional. I mean, Shadow Mario shows up every 7th level, so they had to be planning something.
It probably was that you needed a 50 to unlock to run a mountain, because typically you would do the first mission. So, thank you, Acres. What are they doing? Oh yeah, roller coaster balloons.
It just now occurred to me that the linear nature of Sunshine was probably also part of its experimental nature.
Yep.
It's like, wow, I never connected those dots before.
Except they actually they stuck with that one for a while.
Yeah.
Not that it's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but I think some people would argue that, like, oh, now you want the papaya. That some people would argue that, like, the way Galaxy and Galaxy 2 handle it is better.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely agree that, like, freedom can be great, but also, like, knowing what you're supposed to be doing is also pretty great sometimes as well, also.
Don't worry, Blue. Paper Star's got your back. Paper Star will argue for the papaya. Oh goodness, that was really funny. I will argue that. Oh, now you want the papaya. Not even no break in the sentence. I thought it was part of the sentence you were saying.
But yeah, I think there's something to be said about, like, yeah, sure, freedom is great, but also a tight experience is also pretty great. So sometimes, you know, a game being linear is just a result of the design being tight. That's not necessarily the case with Sunshine, but because they're like chasing down Shadow Mario like 7 times. It's not exactly tight design. But like, I think there's definitely something to be said about an experience that is linear because it's just better that way. Because like that's the kind of experience they're aiming for, or whatever. It's weird how you can grab the ledges of these moving blocks, but not the one that goes up and down.
Yeah.
Yes, I will argue for all the fruits and veggies and fall off the ledge. Well, let's say I'd go home, but I'm already there. So. Crawl in the bed. It's okay, I got 1 live left. I can do this. 1 live. Those are the kind of words that are preceded by either immediately dying or immediately doing amazing.
Yep. Always.
And I don't know which is... Well, I haven't died yet. Of course. Well, at least 0 lives is a thing.
Yeah.
So, here we go! Let's see if we can do the awesome... This... I can't even finish the sentence.
Hey, we did it!
And thinking about what Ager said, like, going out to the mailbox and coming back, it makes me think of The Sims, of like, you hit the go home button, but they're already home, so they just walk outside and then walk back in. I don't know that they actually do that, but that sounds like a thing that would happen in The Sims.
Yeah, I can see that. Want to see me go to that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again? What a great show.
It's a little interesting that, you know, like, so much of us know a lot of like early SpongeBob and have those quotes ingrained in our minds, but then there's like, SpongeBob is also known for having pretty bad seasonal rot. So it's like, it's interesting that it's both one of the best cartoons ever, it's such a huge cultural touchstone that so many people know a lot of the quotes and quote it all the time, but then it also has a bad low.
I heard it's kind of like good again. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, that's what I've heard too. It's good again. Although I think the reason for that was because Steven Hillenburg came back to it, and unfortunately he's no longer with us. So I don't know what that's. I don't know if the quality is still up. And that's a crazy getting shocked effect. Your colors invert. It's like, wow, I never thought about how extreme that effect is. And his colors don't invert when he gets shocked and dies. It's bananas.
Oh, you're doing the Manta Storm.
Yeah, I still haven't beaten the Yoshi round.
Oh. Oh, that's where you're getting shocked. Okay.
I mean, I could really be doing whatever shine I want right now because I'm already lost, but I want to beat this. I'll try one more time, one more game over. See, the thing you don't know about me, Sunshine, is that I'm stubborn. So I will keep at this until I get bored. Or frustrated.
Yeah,
But sometimes the frustration fuels my stubbornness. It's like, I've got to beat it. I can beat it.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, oh my god, I know if I get stubborn too. Like, I should be like taking a break or something when I'm playing a game, but it's like, no, I can do this now.
So yeah, I'll do it next. I'll get it next time for sure. Yeah.
Tomorrow,
I'll take a break and it won't.
tomorrow for sure.
Wow. Oh boy, 3 a.m. That's honestly the quote I remember to try to remember which is late in the morning and which is the afternoon. Yeah, going back to being stubborn thing, I remember when I took an acting class, there was Mario, what are you doing?
Mario was doing something during your acting class?
Yeah. There was an exercise we did where we were partnered up, and we both had to play a scene where we were both given just one line to say, and we just had to keep saying it differently until the other person decides to give up. And you don't really win it, but if you could win it, I won it. Because both times, the other person was the one to give up.
That's a victory.
So it's like, yeah, that shows how stubborn I am.
I can be pretty stubborn too. Oh yeah, Mario, step right on the fruit grinder.
I think my lines I was partnered up twice. I think I forgot to mention that part. And I think my lines for the first time were I just wish I could believe you, and then the other one was like I want you to go with me. Or maybe that was the other person, I don't remember. It's funny the things that stick in your mind.
Yeah, for sure.
But then again, it's theater. Your lines are supposed to stick in your mind.
I've never taken a theater or an acting class. I've thought about it though.
The thing I didn't realize about theater class, at least the one I took, was that for most of the assignments, you were expected to write your own scenes. That was the part I struggled with. Well, I also wasn't a great actor, but not as poorly as I was a writer, I think. Like, I remember for the assignment where we were supposed to, like, talk on a phone, for whatever reason, I decided, like, my scene was going to be like, oh, I'll talk to my pregnant wife over the phone about how she just had the baby while I was at work. And I did not have the ability to write that, and I remember my teacher specifically mentioned how, like, she likes how I asked the very man question of, did it hurt? In my mind, it was like, well, epidurals are a thing, so not everyone gets them. I don't know.
You once wrote an outline for a rock opera, which is the first of its kind to actively hate its own audience. That's the only song is we're not going to take with the lyrics swapped out to we're not going to rake it, bake it, break it, etc. It's endurance, try to watch it. I would love to give that a try.
The Yoshi go around, by the way. Yeah, we did it. The power of poor scene writing.
Proud of you.
I'd like to thank my pregnant wife.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Well, I guess she's not pregnant anymore. I remember one I had a lot of time a lot of trouble trying to figure out what to write for. It was a scene where I was supposed to get hurt in the scene. I could not figure out a way, like I couldn't figure out like some kind of thing to do that would cause me to get hurt. I think in the end I went with polishing a sword and getting hurt on it, because I have this like I tried to make replicas of the sword and shield from A Link to the Past. I think it's like the fighter sword and the fighter shield or something.
Out of metal?
Well, they weren't metal. They were one was a Halloween prop and one was made of cardboard, covered in duct tape.
Gotcha.
I'm a little proud of the shield, but the sword is just like, yeah, that's just a Halloween costume shop sword painted with the same colors of the hero's, the fighter's sword. It's pretty obviously not the fighter's sword. Actually, my shield is unfortunately a little broken because the handle is coming loose. And actually, I have a little bit of a story about that too, because it was breaking when we went to a Best Buy demo event for Smash 4. We stood in line for like several hours, and by the time we got up there, my shield was dying. It actually broke while I was in the middle of the fight.
Oh. God, I miss those launch events for Smash 4. I went to those.
Yeah, I miss Nintendo doing demo events, period. Like, they did it like twice for the Wii U. And it's like, you mean to tell me the Switch wasn't big enough of a deal to do that with?
The way of the demo is dying.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because it's like, now more than ever, I think games need demos. Like, sure, there are some games you can't really demo. Like, could you really do a demo of Breath of the Wild? Like, I mean, I guess they could give you the Great Plateau. But I don't know. Like, could they do a Metroid Dread demo? Or like,
maybe. I don't know.
Well, I know they did a demo for WarioWare, so I guess I can't use that as an example.
I think one of the reasons they don't let you download their own demos anymore is because of data mining.
Oh yeah. Well, just make a clean demo. Don't put the data in there to mine.
Trust me, I've said the same thing.
Where are you going, Shadow Mario? Oh, I thought that butterfly was Shadow Mario. It looked like he was like, you know, the animation of spinning Bowser in Super Mario 64? It was like that, but without Bowser. It was just a butterfly.
Butterflies. Man, you know, dude, when is the Smash thing? Is that on Wednesday?
I think it's the 5th, whatever day that is.
Oh, that would be Tuesday, actually.
There we go, BD.
Got any predictions?
Nothing solid. Like, at this point, I honestly feel like it's hard to expect who it's going to be, because it really could be anyone, and like, I want to say it's going to be someone that would make a lot, like, you know, end on a high note, make a lot of people happy with it.
Yeah.
But I can't really think of who that would be.
Mario. Again.
Oh, finally.
I know.
It's so long. They needed Mario this whole time. My best guess is, like, at least from my perspective, the ones that would make the biggest audiences happy would be like Crash, or maybe more like, because this is one I know would be a huge audience, is Monster Hunter. Because
I thought it was
huge
Monster Hunter at first when they did the direct and they started with Monster Hunter. I thought it was gonna be Smash.
Yeah, I was a little bit disappointed about that too, especially because it's paid DLC for lives. It's like, I got enough games coming out in 2021 or 2022 that I want to buy.
Yeah. I really, my number one hope is, I'm sure you all know the answer to this. No, you don't. It's Amaterasu, not Phoenix, right? I really hope that that's what it is, but I'll be happy with anybody.
Also,
Paper Mario is one of those ones like I've heard so much, and I'm like, would that work? I mean, it would work, but like, kind of, I don't know.
I think the real question is, would Nintendo do the way we want them to? Would it be classic Paper Mario, or would it be modern Paper Mario, the origami arms and nothing else?
I heard Origami King was cool, but like,
Yeah, it's good, but it's tiptoeing in the direction we want it to go in,
mhm.
which is kind of sad. And then, of course, there've been some very perturbing and upsetting things coming from interviews about that game, about their design philosophies for it.
Mm-hmm. So, Akers, what you're telling me is that Amaterasu would have a complex and difficult to program moveset, I think, maybe. So would Phoenix Wright, so, like, we're in there.
For some reason, I want to say, like, since Amaterasu and Phoenix are in Marvel vs. Capcom, that they wouldn't make great options for Smash. But so is the Monster Hunter, so I don't know what I'm talking about.
Isn't Ryu in there, too?
Well, yeah, he's also in Street Fighter. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah. Oh, really? He's not from Marvel vs. Capcom?
No. Technically speaking, I think he's the protagonist of Street Fighter 1, so he's the oldest Street Fighter character.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, my biggest hope is the Monster Hunter. And I really would like to see the Monster Hunter be a thing, not just because, like, oh, I want Monster Hunter rep, but for one thing, they've got a Monster Hunter boss already in the game. And it's just, if they don't have the Monster Hunter as a fighter, it's just going to be Animal Crossing and Brawl all over again. They have the content for it, but they don't have a fighter, which that approach does not make sense to me.
Mario, what are you doing?
I mean, I know there's like a lot of stuff that has representation in Smash, but not a fighter. But like, how many places have stages but no fighters? Aside from like the Hanebo or whatever it was, the
Cannonball,
like
yeah.
Electroplatin.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how would you make a fighter out of Electroplate? Like, that's just a quirky
The same way they made. I don't know. No, like, man.
But like, the Monster Hunter totally would work. Like, I'm very adamant about that thought because they could easily do it like Byleth, where every different move is a different weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be so perfect for Monster Hunter because it's all about finding your favorite weapon and utilizing the heck out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Although I guess there's some irony in using all the weapons as opposed to finding your favorite and sticking to it for the moveset, but it would absolutely either be like the most iconic weapons, like the sword and shield or the great sword, or it would be just a celebration of all of the Monster Hunter weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the way I would really like them to do it. Because I like fighters that are more than just, yeah, you know, they got, when they forward smash, they do a big swing, and when they down smash, they hit the ground. Like, I like really quirky moves, like Min Min. She's, I've always wanted Min Min, I always wanted an arms rep, and she's just perfectly executed.
Mm-hmm.
And I contrast her to some people might hate me for this, but Terry Bogard. It's like, okay, he plays exactly like he does in his game, but he also plays like Ryu, where it's like, oh, if you do a quarter circle, he does his special moves. Like, it's not unique anymore.
But Terry has Power Wave.
Yeah, he's got more special moves that you can do by not pressing just B in a direction. Like, you could do a quarter circle move.
I just like the voice clip for Power Wave, honestly.
But, like, I feel like he's not there because he has an interesting moveset, but he's there because he's historically important or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which is not something that I play Smash for. I don't want fighters in the game because I want them in the game. I want them in the game because they'd be fun to play as.
Mm-hmm.
Which at this point is starting to feel like a unique perspective in Smash. Like, it seems like so many people are like, man, I would kill to have this character in the game because I would love to see them in the game. Mm. As opposed to, like, you know, I would love to see them have a really unique and interesting moveset.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I would love to. I tend to gravitate towards the more unique fighters, which is why I want Ani in Smash so much. I think she'd be really fun to play as, and have like completely unique experience.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind Amaterasu because she would be interesting. Use all her paint moves and different weapons and stuff. Like, she's from a game where she has a lot of options. So she would, as a Smash fighter, she would have a lot of options.
Yeah, absolutely.
She wouldn't be another anime sword fighter, which I know a lot of people were excited for Sephiroth, and historical importance, one of the most iconic.
Okay, I was actually pretty excited for Sephiroth.
But it's like,
I think he's cool.
Yeah, he's got some unique traits, but to me, he's just it's just another anime sword fighter. He might as well just be another Fire Emblem character that copies Marth's moveset. Which to me is really more vexing than how many fighters from Fire Emblem we've gotten recently. Like, I'm more annoyed that they're all like half of the Fire Emblem roster is Marth clones when they have so many other classes they could pull from that would be unique. I feel like I was talking in circles there. Yeah, I don't care if they're another anime sword fighter as long as they're unique and interesting. Technically, the Monster Hunter would be an anime sword fighter. I'm just running around Defino now. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm kind of just doing random shines that I wanted to do. But a lot of the episode 8 shines are boring anyway, so it's like, what's the point? Like, hey, go find the red coins again.
Or the one where you go find red coins. Or you could find one of those secret ones that you have to revisit one of the secret levels to find.
And get red coins?
Where you go get red coins.
Oh, I can do the ground pound challenge. That's right. That's right. All of these were supposed to release last year. I remember that.
But can you find all 8 red coins?
But can you spell the word knife?
Yeah, thinking back to like Anchor said there, the COVID pushing a lot of things back. That's where I feel like a lot of people get a little too annoyed at the lack of Animal Crossing updates. It's like you gotta remember that a lot of that stuff was probably delayed, and a lot of the stuff was probably supposed to come much sooner. And
no, I'm willing to give Animal Crossing a break on that. There are some things that I wonder why they weren't in the game to begin with, like the roost.
Because time.
Because the roost didn't seem that hard to put in. Like things like that. Or also, why is there only one Nook Shop upgrade?
Yeah, I think it just comes down to like being able to finish the thing. Like, because COVID made things hard. So yeah. I'm definitely willing to give the game slack. I don't hold anything against people who don't give it slack, but then I see a lot of people on Reddit who are like, "Yeah, this update only adds 2 items. This is the worst Animal Crossing game ever." It's like, do you not appreciate being able to terraform, make paths with a pathing tool, and all the other cool things that New Horizons did?
I think personally my ideal Animal Crossing game would have been New Leaf, but with the terraforming.
I think one day New Horizons will become that. I think some people are just like too quick to write off the game. Like, it's funny that like I said, there were people who are like, "Oh, this update is just so tiny, it doesn't have anything, it might as well just not update the game at all." But then there was a point where we went like 8 months without any kind of update, and people were like, "Oh, they didn't even put out a tiny update, game's dead." It's like, dude, like, what?
I don't know how I feel about the holidays and how they decided to handle it.
And since they plan to keep updating the game for several years, I'm willing to assume that the holidays are the way they are because they haven't, they plan to next year add some additional stuff.
Well, was it 7 days of Bunny Day?
I don't remember.
It's a lot of Bunny Day. That's all I remember. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's okay. I forget how I was gonna phrase. I know what I want to say. I just forget how I was gonna phrase it. I say what I said about holidays, but also I know that this year they're not up. I don't know what they're planning for a Halloween update. I guess we don't know yet. We'll find out soon. But from what I've been told, the update will not contain an update to add my favorite holiday furniture set, which is the spooky set.
I like this.
Or no, the creepy set. Because they have the spooky set,
Mhm.
but they don't have the creepy set yet, and they're not going to add it this year. So it's like,
Did
maybe
they?
next year.
Okay, so full disclosure, I do not own the new Animal Crossing game. I just never got around to getting it because of money and stuff. But like, did they ever add like more? Are there a lot of furniture series, or is it mostly like DIY stuff?
I'm not sure because I hear people complain that there's not enough furniture in the game, but I also don't have all the furniture in the game, so I don't know. I'm not a catalog completionist. I don't.
Not me neither.
Yeah, I don't go to other people's islands just to get the furniture that they have in their shop today. Like, I get whatever's in my shop, and if it doesn't appear in my shop, it's just like whatever.
So, Agers, is there a similar amount compared to New Leaf, or is there significantly less?
My understanding, there is definitely less. But I have definitely seen people make some really nice houses with the furniture we have. So I think it's more of a matter of completionists being mad than people who make houses being mad. But again, I say that, and it's like I still haven't really found the furniture series that I feel is like, yes, this is what I want to decorate my entire house with. I still mostly just have like basic stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense, Agers, because of how much people were staying home and like the museum.
For me, see, this is the first New Horizons is the first Animal Crossing I've ever gotten museum completion in, aside from art. I'm not bothering with art, but this is the first time I've ever finished catching all the bugs and fish. And I think it was mostly due to not only the game looking great and me just wanting to walk around in the custom town I've made, but also like. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how I was going to continue that sentence. But yeah, this was the first Animal Crossing I've ever gotten all the critters in. So I don't know if anyone can really have much ground to say like, oh, I completed there's not enough fish to catch or anything like that. Not that I think you were saying that, Agers. Just gonna be clear there. And I can agree that the dialogue does get repetitive, but you know what other games have repetitive dialogue? The older Animal Crossings. Like, the first time I heard a villager say, like, good afternoon. Oh, wait, it's evening. Let me try it again. Good evening. It's like, oh yeah, that was a really charming and quirky line. I like that. And then I heard it, like, from 8 other villagers. So, like, I don't really understand the complaints about dialogue all that much. Honestly, I feel like it was, like, at first, you get a lot of villagers saying like, "Oh, I thought I smelled my father's risotto or whatever," and then those people got the correct impression that the game repeats the dialogue a lot, but then they updated it and added more dialogue, and then those people never played again, and they keep saying like, "Oh, there's not enough dialogue."
I get you. I think I would like to learn more about the game before I make any real opinions on it. All I'm going off of is things I've heard.
No, that's a good point, Agers. That it ties into stuff like daily gifts. That's something I don't do, so I guess that's a place I don't know. But yeah, I definitely recognize that the dialogue is repetitive, but I don't play Animal Crossing expecting the dialogue to be unique every time. So I don't fully like. The weird thing about Animal Crossing to me is that I know these are just digital beings that are scripted to do certain things randomly and say certain things randomly, and they only have a certain pool of dialogue, but Animal Crossing has a way of getting past that and just feeling like there's an actual friend in there somehow. And I feel like New Horizons, I, I I know one complaint is that the villagers they don't have mean villagers anymore. Mean villagers aren't really mean anymore. But for me, it's really comfortable that whenever you get into the game and you talk to someone that's just like, hey, I'm really glad to see you. I hope you're having a great day. Because sometimes, like, you just need to hear that, you know?
Yeah, that's just, if people who want the mean mode can go play the original Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I mean, I get the complaint of like, well, it's less about them being funny because they're mean and more building trust with them, and I can agree with that. But again, it's also like, it's just great to be able to turn on the game and have all my villagers be happy to see me. Like, there was one time, like back in, like earlier in the year, I think it was February specifically, where I just had like a really big depressive episode. I just didn't feel like doing anything but walking around my town in Animal Crossing. And just talking to my villagers helped because of them being like, hey, I'm really glad to see you. I'm, you know, being very friendly and stuff like that. I can't even remember like the specifics of what they said that really felt like I needed to hear it.
I feel there was more variety between the character types. Like I have a bunch of lazy characters all droning on about the bugs in the floor. One thing that I haven't really wrapped my head around is how I feel about being able to like basically choose your villagers. And I guess like I like rolling with what I get, so it's a feature that I plan to use. But like,
well, it depends. How exactly, like what exactly is the thing you want to avoid?
I don't really want to avoid anything. I'm glad the feature's in the game for other people. I think I just wouldn't want to use it.
Because like technically you can't choose who is in your village. Because it's still random who you meet and who, like, there's still random, like, I don't know if you know about how like you can go out on islands.
I do know that.
And
yes.
Meet villagers there and ask them to come home if you have an empty plot. But there's still also the random aspect of like if you have an empty plot, someone's just like, oh, moving in this guy. And like you do get to choose where the plots go, so you also don't have the random aspect of like, oh, there's someone moving into this spot. But like it's the villagers you're given is still kind of random, and you can choose to say no to them if you don't want them. But if you want to just roll with the punches and have everything be random and you don't want to pick things, you could just say yes to the first villager you find.
For sure, Eggers.
Yeah, I think that is also the thing. It's just like it's Animal Crossing, but in modern times.
Because I remember, like, when I had to use, like, the phone and I would call my friends while we were in each other's villages. Because let's face it, typing on the Wii Remote was awful.
Yeah, I've never done it.
It's bad.
Well,
typing with pointer controls is bad.
Yeah.
It's not fun.
And honestly, I do wonder how many people, out of the people who are dissatisfied with the game, are dissatisfied just because they've grown out of Animal Crossing, and a new game isn't going to change anything for them. They'll always only appreciate the ones they're nostalgic for.
That's probably the case. Like I admit I have a sense of nostalgia for particularly New Leaf. I think it came out at the right time in my life.
It's very easy to just say like, oh, you're just nostalgia blind, but like sometimes I think that's probably the case.
The online turnip market. Oh yeah. I forgot about that, like the turnip stuff.
That is kind of ironic, I think, is that people are complaining about it being too easy to get stuff when I always felt like Animal Crossing was too grindy. At least when you're like, you're not going online and selling turnips all over the place, trading with people or whatever. Like when the only way you make money is catching bugs, it feels really tedious. And granted, that's the wrong way to play Animal Crossing. It's playing it with the mindset of, I'm going to make a lot of money. Because if you don't want to grind, and you grind, then that's not the Animal Crossing way.
And I remember seeing I saw a post years ago. Remember Public Works in New Leaf? It just, when I think about it, it makes me laugh. It's somebody wrote on the bullet board, "Are y'all sure you want this bridge? Because I don't see any of y'all donating anything."
Yeah.
It's like, well, we'll give like 100 bells to the Public Works, and I'm like, come on, y'all. I can't be the only one doing this. Just funny things like that. I miss that that feeling of like, you know, I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna unlock this this windmill. I'm gonna make it.
I definitely understand wanting to have stuff to work towards, but I appreciate that New Horizons doesn't make things as grindy to unlock.
Oh, for sure.
But also
yeah.
at the same time, they have the crafting element that they can use to make, you know, still make you work towards something, but have it be work that makes more sense than just like, oh, you need a bazillion bells to unlock this. It's like, I don't want to grind to unlock that.
Yeah, I don't want a bazillion bells. I want less than that. I did enjoy being a billionaire, though, I have to admit. I just wish it was easier to be a billionaire. I don't want to do this shine. What am I doing?
I'm still running around Delfino.
I think I'm gonna pack it up in a minute here.
Okay.
Probably go for like a couple more minutes, see if there's any shine that I can do real quick. But this was fun, though. This was a lot of fun. It was nice to play Sunshine again and have somebody just talk with.
Yeah, definitely want to race something again.
Yeah, for sure. This is fun. Any
I wonder if we could
ideas?
find it. I don't. Well, my first thought is like Super Metroid. I don't know how good at Super Metroid you are, so I don't know who would have an advantage there. I'm able to beat it.
I can finish Super Metroid. It'll take a while though.
So I don't know if you want to race that, and if not, then I can't think of anything like we would definitely be on even footing with.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't know what games we've played in common that you could actually like make a race out of.
I've thought about things like that. I'm trying to find more race-worthy games. Like I'm doing a Superstar race Kirby Superstar race tomorrow. That'll be interesting. I haven't played Kirby Superstar in years.
You know how long it takes to get like from the beginning of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door to get to Hooktail? Because like maybe one day we could race like
In
getting to
parts?
Hooktail.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'd love that.
Like I don't know how raceable an RPG is, but you know, smash through all the
Polter,
dialogue.
if Polter and Tim can race Earthbound, then I think we can race Thousand Year Door.
That's a fair comparison.
Like, I think Thousand Year Door is pretty manageable. The battles aren't too difficult. It's not like we have to do the 100 trials or something.
Yeah.
What it would come down to is really who has the more effective stat build for a fast playthrough. Because I wouldn't look any of that up. I would just do what I always do, which is mostly BP.
Do the same.
Mm-hmm. I'll never forget when my friend Danny told me that she thought that the Delfino Plaza song was vaguely threatening. Tell me what? And then I understood. I wish I could remember exactly what she said, but like I get what she's talking about, even if I might not agree.
Yeah, I think I can also hear it, but
I think
at the same time it's like I don't feel that way.
I think it's the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, that's what I was
dun,
thinking.
dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Makes me think of like Space Invaders when they're closing in on you.
Mm-hmm. God, I haven't played Space Invaders in so long.
I haven't played Space Invaders. Period.
Good game. Classics.
I just landed on the Dorians.
Nice.
They smell like farts, so they deserve it.
I like durians though.
I've never had any.
They taste good.
Just know they smell like farts. That's all I know.
Oh, it's worse than farts.
Okay, there's three things I know about Dorians.
Mhm.
They smell terrible.
Mhm.
Mario kicks them when you play Super Mario Sunshine, and Durian sounds like Dory, which is also a name and a music element.
Mhm.
Something that I don't quite remember because I'm not good at remembering things.
I feel that.
Which does make me really sad because it's like, oh yeah, I want to learn to compose music. All right, here's scales. Oh, I already forgot them.
Yeah. I wish I knew more about music. I do not. I'm musically untalented.
Sure, you can understand how much it hurts me not being able to like to compose.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want to be like my wife.
Your pregnant wife?
No, she had the baby.
Oh, right. No longer pregnant wife.
It's funny. I wrote that scene with a different waifu of mine,
Mm-hmm.
who is actually still the top waifu.
Mm-hmm. Man, I was thinking about, like, waifus the other day, and, like, everybody knows that I'm, like, really into Franziska von Karma, but, like, the funny thing is, like, if you gave me another character who was exactly like Franziska von Karma in, like, personality and stuff, I probably wouldn't like her as much. I don't
That's
know
how I
why
feel with the Goofy.
I don't know why I have such blatant favoritism towards Franziska.
Like that's the thing that intrigued me so much about Goofy is she's a character type I don't like, but she was entertaining.
I think I relate a little bit to Franziska though, like like the whole like I have to be perfect thing that people have expectations of me.
Yeah,
That's tough.
I relate to her like how throughout the whole game you don't see the side you see at like the very end where she breaks down and cries.
Mm-hmm. It's spicier than perhaps spicier than her parents you would think. Oh my god, that'd be something else. You go to the gas station, Franziska's just there glaring at you.
I'm just thinking of like bad gas related pickup lines. It's like, oh, you're getting gas? Yeah, I got gas too. You know what I mean? It's like that doesn't work.
Like, if you like, if you go to a restaurant and you're like, so, you like to eat, huh? And
I'd love just inadvertently saying something that's like, well, yeah, duh.
I feel like what I said would be like vaguely offensive if I said it to somebody.
But the thing is, though, everyone likes to eat.
Well, not
You
everybody.
need to
Some
live.
Well, some people don't have. Just because you have to doesn't mean everybody likes it. I've met people who don't like to eat.
Okay, I guess that's fair. But it's like saying, oh, you like to breathe, huh? It's like there are people who like to be choked.
Breathing is inefficient. Alright,
I have the turbo nozzle. I should try to fall through the ground.
fly into that corner like Emil did.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that corner
I remember
is.
where he did it too. It was in the plot. It was in the
Isn't it right here?
bazaar, the market.
Where that Wanna coaster is? I don't know how to do it. Maybe I'll watch that again. But I think for now...
There we go.
Oh, you did it?
Yep.
Incredible.
When you watch the VOD, you can watch me skillfully fall through the ground.
It stunk so
Second
bad I fell
try.
through the floor. Alright, but I think with that, I'm gonna call it. I'm getting scared.
All right. You did say you got a thing at 11. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, almost forgot this. That would have been bad. But thank you. Thank you so much for racing with me, BlueKoin. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime you want to race, let me know. We'll
All
let them know. I'm very open to collaborations, as I'm trying to be even better about it.
I would like to be better about it too.
Collaborating is doing stuff together is so much fun. Anyway, you got anything you got to promote? You want to promote to my peoples here?
I do YouTube, YouTube/BlueKoin. I do Twitch, which you already know. That's it.
Any
I
current
don't have a
any
I
current
don't
stream
post my
projects?
art online yet, so I can't exactly promote that right now. So that's it.
Any current stream projects you got going on?
I'm playing Batman,
Nice.
Arkham Knight.
Nice. That'll be
We're doing
fun.
that all October.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And yeah, you know me, I'm presumably Twilight King 432 here, variety streamer, all that stuff. Streaming Great Ace Attorney and various side projects, so that's fun. I'm really bad at promoting.
I guess I should mention my YouTube currently doing Luigi's Mansion 3 playthrough.
Awesome. Aegis, what? That's your pickup line? I remember once my best pickup line was like, "Are you a mirror? Because holy shit, you're gorgeous." It's so stupid. It's very much not good. But anyway, yep. I think I'm gonna call it here. So everybody, thanks for coming out. Blue, thank you again for the race. This was a ton of fun. And I will catch you all on the flip. And we'll try and figure out that TTYD race. I think that'd be fun, getting to Hooktail, or even doing it in parts and doing the whole game.
Oh yeah, well, I don't know if I would do the whole game, but yeah, definitely like we could do like a part 1 of race up to Hooktail if we have to.
It would be interesting if like we scored it, so like who can get to the end of each chapter first.
Oh yeah, like a versus.
Yeah, I think that'd be really fun. Anyway, I'll be in touch about that. You have a great night, and talk to you later. And same to you, chat. I guess we could rate somebody. I don't know. How do you end a race? I guess by rating. We could rate Tim, I guess. I think Tim's live right now.
Okay, I'm gonna end my stream, so I'll mute myself on your end for just a sec here. Yeah, Tim's playing some Jackbox right now. Why don't we go send him some lurv? I don't really have a raid message, so... I don't know. And now...
Delfino pizza. I don't know, nothing... I didn't have any dumb moments.
Yeah!
I feel like I didn't have any, like, stupid misspeaks or terrible flubs of the word. I could go with "Are you a mirror?" because holy shit, you're hot. No, I'm just kidding. We won't do that. Yeah, Delfino pizza is fine. Let's go with it. Alright, let's raid. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!